everybody! Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Plays D&D!
I like our theme song. It's a banger.
It really is.
Is it the same one it was?
Yep.
It's the same one, yeah.
Okay.
It's
We
a
kinda-
slightly different part of the song.
We changed it up a little bit. Cass had some input, so it got changed. It's shorter.
Finally, Cass had some input.
What?
Damn.
You can do say something.
Get Rick, both of you, I suppose?
I guess, yeah.
Whatever.
Did you have a note that said, get on stream, immediately start bitching?
Immediately.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was the goal.
that was the goal.
Well done.
Thank you.
So, we're going to play some D&D today.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Woo!
I'm Kat. I'll be playing pretty much just bad guys today. And Astrakas. And, yeah.
And
that's-
Shackles.
Shackles.
Yeah.
Shackles.
Is Shackles
Did
back guy?
not join us for this. Shackles the cat.
Oh,
I mean, he was with.
I mean,
Yeah,
Shackles,
yeah,
but he
yeah.
also wants to see the end of the world, so I think he counts as a bad guy.
Shackles has one hit point.
Oh, you're good. I figured. Yeah.
That's
You're
not
done.
happening.
Anyway.
But yeah, why don't we go around the table, say who everybody's playing.
I am Jason. The I play Alabroth Jarud, a Dragonborn cleric, and apparently I break computers around here.
Yeah.
Woo! Y'all better be glad I replaced this thing in time.
My name is Mia. I play Ronnie, the Ganassi Ranger.
Hello, I'm Octavia. I'm a high elf monk, and my name's Cass.
Were we supposed to do that in voice? I'm sorry.
You did it. I cannot introduce myself any other way now.
Okay.
Hello, my name's Christian, and I play Asper, the human wizard. Go.
Hi, I'm Cora, and I will be playing Verana, the Asimar rogue. I'm not saying that in voice. It's horrible to say in an accent.
No, it sounds like we're
Asimar's
introducing
a rough word.
Always sounds like we're introducing ourselves as Adventure Time characters. Jake the dog.
Yeah, I know, right?
Adventure time.
Let me do a fist bump.
We're nervous.
I'm so nervous.
Yes, yes.
It's gonna be okay.
We're going to
Everyone's
die.
It's gonna be good, and we're gonna do good.
I just got a Fitbit yesterday, and I expect there to be some sort of health warning at some point during the climax of this
Yeah.
encounter.
Yeah.
Well, as we always start this off, I have a brand new product from JTX Industries. Are you nervous at the D&D table? Has the game been going a long time, but it's just too good to walk away? I have emergency waste evacuation systems for everyone. Yes, these convenient items, they come in larger sizes depending on how much coffee, water, beer, whiskey you may have had. Yes, these, with a steady hand and good aim, you can take care of things while at the table and no one has to be the wiser. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. Jason, I don't want to make eye contact with someone while I'm peeing. Well, we have the discreet visors as well in stock. Look at this. No one can tell. Who am I looking at the table? Who am I making eye contact with?
Oh.
You can't tell.
I
You can't tell what I'm doing. Why, just as a demonstration.
I'm so
I don't know.
uncomfortable.
This is worse.
This is the worst thing I've ever
And I'm
experienced.
done. It's just that easy, everyone. So these are in
Oh, no.
stock right now. $33.99 a piece, depending on the size you want. They start at $33.99. And yes, just another wonderful product from JTX Industries.
It touched my
Now
leg.
where
It touched
will
my
you
leg.
Okay, no one. I'm just going to get a towel.
You want to vacuum that?
Evacuate. Now
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. The lid was on.
Oh,
Always make sure the lids are tightly secured.
Wait. With the evacuation device, do the visors come free?
Hmm?
Or are they an additional charge?
Oh, that's an additional charge. We're not giving. I mean, we could probably work something out,
Sure.
depending on how many you bought. But yes,
Okay.
that is the JTX product of the week.
Depending on demand, JTX Industries may even create a bundle so that you get, a small percentage off of your purchase if you buy both things together.
Did I mention they are recyclable as well? You can use these over and over again.
And also,
Oh,
after
thank
you've
you.
cleaned it, you can fill it with your drinking water and then reuse it halfway through the session.
Or just get some cheesecloth.
We at JTX
Just-
do not recommend that you reuse it for any type of hydration purposes at all. Thank you. Just going to add that disclaimer in there.
It's incredible how comfortable I am making sustained eye contact, but only if I know they're also looking back at me. If I'm not sure if they're looking back at me, I can't handle that. That was weird.
And since our DM is actually working on something over there, I will turn it over to Cass for the recast.
Somebody said it! I'm so excited. I didn't even have to. It's taken off. The
This is
recast.
what support from your friends feels like.
We're making
You would-
recast a thing.
I'm so sorry. All right. A king missing and a continent in pieces. These are the circumstances. Sorry, that was very Star Trek. These are the voyages that brought our heroes together. Alabroth, Brana, Ronnie, and Octavia. Meeting in the town of Footroads, they quickly allied and made their way to Strassus, meeting up with Azra along the way. They discovered an oblex had taken up residence in the Strassus Magic Academy and had begun taking both students and teachers and had information about their current mission. They went in and tried to wreck its business. Failing spectacularly, they fled. While on other adventures, they came across a theory that the oblex was intentionally destroying the precious knowledge that rested in the library, its residents. Through an associate, Jira, it became clear that in 2 days' time, it might be too late. Not wanting to risk the knowledge they possess, it is a mind reader after all, their memories were altered to create a false reason as to their attack. Ronnie, believing that his mother had been captured. Alabroth, believing he was called by Bahamut. Octavia, believing her old teacher had been captured. Brana, believing that the monster will destroy the key to unlock the mysteries in his head, a book. And Azra, knowing only that the knowledge must be protected. With Octavia's mentor, Ember, outside as a watchdog. Azra's old teacher, Astrophis, and a tabaxi fighter named Sylvie. They head into the library to take down this thing once and for all.
Damn.
Yay, well done. Yay. Checking sound. Sound good?
I just want to hear how you sounded because everybody else sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
How do I sound? Do I sound good?
Waiting
Do I
for it to
sound
catch up.
scary? I should sound scary. I don't know. How about this?
That's
Why?
but that's what she uses to talk to her cat. Is that voice? Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
He
walk in
likes
the
it.
room and I go, buddy, 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 buddy.
And he just gets very happy.
It's hard to tell.
It's fine until I hear it at 3:00 in the morning. Take me, sleep paralysis demon.
I didn't
End
do
my
that
suffering.
after you went to sleep.
So I've never had my sleep paralysis demon talk to me. But if it ever does, I'm just gonna die right there.
Yeah. Well, good
You're not
news.
gonna-
Your sleep paralysis demon's
Well,
name
everybody
is
else
Cat.
is talking.
You're not going to hear it out, see what it has to say?
Please proceed.
I mean, I don't
Does
have a
sound
choice.
any here?
Everybody else who kept talking. So.
Hang on, I'm gonna talk.
I'm gonna talk like this.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is my infernal voice.
You're good. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. Just like one
I
person.
could do a character that would be very taxing.
Okay. Okay.
Marching order.
Go first.
Okay.
Right behind Octavia.
I'll be middle.
Straps is right behind you.
I'll be in front of Ronnie. 'Cause I'm sure Ronnie wants me in the back.
I'll be behind Sylvie then and just take up the rear.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sylvie. Let's see. She probably is following because she hasn't been in there before.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And Jira, it's even hard to tell where he is because he's
So short.
okay. So,
But Sylvie is joining us. It's Ember who's not joining us.
yes.
Yeah.
She brought Sylvie as kind of a proxy.
She knows that Sylvie can wreck anyone's shit.
Sylvie
Yeah.
actually beat her in battle, so.
I'm excited to see Sylvie fight again.
So you guys walk in, and as your eyes adjust, because it is darker in the little tunnel that goes to it, than it is in there. You kind of shuffle in. I want to remind you that there's a mat that has to cover the door, because it's a trapdoor thing. And there's a big block of wood
that I have.
Okay, just checking. You have the block of wood. As soon as you all get inside, while you're starting to check things out, darkness hits. Complete, utter blackout. Does not matter if you have dark vision. A magical darkness. And before one thing happens, and then we'll roll initiative right after that. Azra, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm good at those.
Azra has been usually on those.
Strength saving throw.
Yep.
That's an 18 on the die, which makes it an 18.
Do you not have proficiency in that?
You were one off.
One short.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, it was a contested strength. It wasn't like a.
Okay.
But I didn't want to have you make a strength check because I figured that wouldn't be good. Anyway, contested strength.
They would have been the same.
Yeah. And then. So you feel tug on your arm,
Mm-hmm.
hard,
What is it?
and you kind of like close your eyes almost instinctively, and when you open them, you're not in the library. You look around, and let me ask you a question. Where do you think Azra's favorite place to be is?
What?
Physical location.
Oh. I think Azra's favorite place is I'll let you decide if it exists here, but there's probably some sort of like prominent like museum or art gallery or music hall in Strassus that her parents would allow her to frequent. I don't know if they could really afford shows there, so it would probably be something that you didn't need tickets for.
There's an amphitheater
Amphitheater?
towards the outskirts of town. They have performances there often.
And it should be fancy, like decently fancy.
It's all white stone,
Hmm.
and in the middle is kind of a Fibonacci spiral is kind of carved into the stage area.
Oh, yes.
And behind it is because Strassus is like bisected, it overlooks like the lake,
The river.
yeah,
Yeah.
that goes in between the parts of Strassus. You've probably been going there since you were small. And it was free to attend. You look around and it appears to be that there's light breeze around. You do not see what tugged your arm, but you kind of come from like backstage-ish because it's 3/4. Yeah. So you're looking up at all the seats. And you probably spent some time there also by yourself. It's not like they locked it off. So it's kind of cool that.
I think you also, in order to get good seats, because it was free, you had to get there early, so Azra probably spent like a good hour or two there before the crowds filled up because she wanted to get good seats. Just her with her parents, but...
So you glance around, and right where your favorite seat is, you see a little girl.
Does she look familiar?
She does.
Mm.
She looks exactly like you look at that age. And You see her knees are gathered to her chest, her arms are folded, her head's down, and she's shaking.
Do I have any memory of hanging out alone at the amphitheater when I was upset?
I
Is
mean,
this
I think
evoking
you can
something
answer
specific?
that. That's not specifically what I was indicating, but it's entirely possible.
I think she probably stopped coming here after she sort of like grew up, maybe. I don't think she realized that this is one of her favorite places when she wasn't a kid anymore. And I don't think she would have been here alone without her parents, because outside of the city alone, not good for a young girl. So I don't think this is a memory she's had, but she recognizes herself in the amphitheater. Free to take action.
You have a minute.
I look around. I'll sort of like pat myself down and see if anything feels different. And assuming not, I'll look up at my younger self. And I think she just walks up next to Baby A and is just going to sit down next to her.
You, Astra probably assumed she was crying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you sit down next to her, she raises her head and she looks at you, and there are tear tracks on her face, but she wasn't currently crying. Her shoulders were shaking. She's angry. And she says, you have to understand, we had to do this. This is the only way. And we're going to stop there for a minute and come back. And you're not going to roll initiative yet, but everybody else can roll initiative.
I don't like this.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I can play
That
motherfucker.
answers
That's the question
Was
that you have.
that was also your question?
Can you track this initiative
Of
for me,
course.
please?
Can I?
Maybe it's more appropriate that I do, since I'm
Do you
not
need
in
something?
it right now. Alright, give me your initiatives.
21.
What's your dex?
My dex is 16.
Okay. Because I also have 21. So
Gesundheit.
me and then Rana.
You got her drink.
I was at 17.
17, okay.
Oh,
14.
14. Algebra.
Stratus rolled a 19 minus 1 for 18. Jura rolled a 9.
Ooh.
And Sylvie rolled an 18. Her dex is much higher.
Yeah, but
She's a cat.
She's a fighter.
I spelled almost everyone's name wrong, but yeah.
did I get Octavia wrong?
Nope. You got Brana,
Wait, let me see.
Stratus, Ronnie.
No,
And
I think
Alrafino.
he knows how to spell Stratus. Maybe not. In the recap you sent me,
1 and or 2.
it wasn't right.
Okay.
But probably everyone else.
How did you spell
DHYs?
Ronnie?
RONNI?
No.
Damn.
Rani. Is that a reference to
I spelled
anything?
algebra right.
Because I saw on a cosplay
Yes,
for
very, very importantly.
That's
not
blue
his name.
witch named Ronnie from some anime. And
Nope.
so I was like, oh.
Complete
That's just
coincidence.
yeah. That is a funny coincidence since
Huh?
she's apparently
It's-
blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a real nickname for a
No,
real
damn.
I
girl's
think
name.
so. ALA.
Was that ALE?
BROTH.
ALI.
Alibroth? Okay.
I've been spelling it wrong too.
DRA.
Like, seriously, on D&D Beyond, our campaign has all of our names spelled there.
That's true.
I, who has the worst spelling in the
True.
world, have been spelling Alibroth's name correctly, and I just want to pat
Nice.
myself on the back.
Amazing.
Maybe if Ember was here, you could spell her.
He did spell Octavia correctly.
Okay, so who is at the top? It is completely dark. What do you do?
Do I know where the vault is?
And
did I see the oblex before it went dark?
Nobody saw
Anything.
anything.
Okay.
You do know where the vault is because it's a straight shot past
Okay.
the bookcases.
Okay.
Yeah, I knows.
I have nothing that can combat darkness.
You don't have
so-
light?
Like,
That's not going to.
But
do anything
also,
for
yeah,
magical
that's not going to do
darkness.
anything for darkness
We
either,
need dispel magic.
yeah.
which I for sure don't have. So I'm going to run
You can
towards.
hold your action if you want. It's up to you.
I think I'm gonna. If I
Hold
have a
your
pretty
action.
good sense of my bearings, I'm gonna run. But I'm gonna hold my action for if I can see and something's in front of me, I will attack it. But I'm going for the vault.
Make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
That's an 11.
You trip on something and fall prone. Probably about. Make me just a pure luck check.
Both of you are going to fucking garbage. Okay.
You're gonna run out of dice.
12.
Higher than 10, and you're
14.
okay. You trip and fall prone, and
Do I at least slide?
Oh,
Marble floors!
you kind of roll forward like instinctually.
Okay.
You don't take any damage,
Okay.
and when you look up, you are out of the darkness. What?
What do I see?
You see?
Do I have half my movement left?
You don't have half of it because you already run.
Yeah.
So you have enough to get up from prone. Yeah.
Okay.
You look around. You see. I'm gonna go ahead and bust that math.
Okay. Then I'm going to flip. Unless, Cora, do you want to flip camera?
I will do my best.
It's just going to battle.
Okay.
It's on the very left. And then transitions in the middle.
Oh, it's the trash bag is scented. I'm good.
Did you think you accidentally scented your mouth?
I was just like, what? No, just in the car.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
You're like, it smells vaguely of lavender in
I'm
here.
gonna let you set it down, and then I'm gonna adjust the camera before I switch to
Okay.
it, just so that we don't dizzy up the audience.
You want to help her take the trash bag?
Yeah, that actually would probably help.
It's gonna take a little bit of setting up.
It's supposed to look like this, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I just
No, it's supposed to be pristine. What did you do?
I was
Grab
concerned.
these guys
Oh, I
out of
know.
the way.
It trashed the library.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
no!
I'm gonna turn it around in a second.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No.
Oh.
Oh! Oh no!
That's so cool.
Okay, hold on. I will.
Yeah, I know we need to mess with angles and
No, it's
stuff.
okay. I just wanted to transition. Oh
It trashed the
Thank you. Mia.
no! For people who may not have seen the first
I mean, it'll,
time we were in here, this was a beautiful,
library. It was
pristine.
beautifully
Oh, no.
pristine. Hi,
It was.
Robert. Go
I
ahead.
didn't feel sad. I don't know why. Like, I loved it, but
I'm very sad now. We can actually see everything.
can you?
They
Yeah,
can't, though.
You
But-
guys can't.
Well, I'm saying the camera can,
Yeah.
but we're gonna have to figure out a way where all of us can
Where's
see.
the camera's the
Camera's
Okay.
right here. If
So it
we-
needs to be facing either that way or flipped around. So
Yeah. Which will become. Well, get back here.
Well, you guys could see over it if it's back far enough, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah, Mia will not be able to see it all.
Either Mira or Cora is gonna have to stand up.
I'm taller, and I have a easier time standing up. If you face it so I can't see, that's fine. Besides, I
think that's the better choice right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus,
Cora has to see the ugly bad. Oh well.
Somebody's gonna have to.
Yeah.
This is more over here.
Again, I
Here
guess.
goes xylophone.
That's what you tripped on.
All right, where was the door?
Well, balls and also shit.
The door
And
is here.
Okay.
What you see?
I'm not on the map. You take me on.
I'm not here.
Oh, where is my star spawn?
I don't know. Did you have one?
Yeah, you
I summoned one. Yeah, I summoned a weird.
Did you have a miniature to represent
No, I
that?
did not.
Could
So yeah,
an
let's
OC.
just put something on there.
Okay, then.
Yeah, that works.
But there
Perfect.
is that question of where is the star spawn?
Yeah.
If he
All right.
Where's Jeffrey?
What is it? What is that? What is that?
Here are all of its stats. It's not a long list.
Right, but like what? What?
It's the weird human wizard thing, but with like a. Actually, let's not say human. Humanoid wizard with like one giant lopsided eye, and its limbs are clearly like crooked under its wizard robes.
What does it do? Like in relation to you? Does it follow you around? Does it
I
act
believe
on its own?
I believe it has its own turn immediately after my turn.
Okay, then it's gonna remain inert for the moment until you get back in the mission.
Sure, I probably need to command it and stuff.
Yeah.
It gets knocked off the map too.
Okay. You look around, and at first you think it's snowing. It's like it's been snowing in the library or something. And then as you kind of like adjust your eyes, you just see the wreckage everywhere. It looks like at this point you see almost no intact books at all. And there's piles of like gray ash. It looks like they've been disintegrated. Octavia probably wouldn't know that.
How far did I get?
How far do you get? You made it, let's say, well, you made it at least 20 feet from the door, because that's how far magical darkness lasts.
So that's 10. 15, 20 is right there.
And you're prone,
Okay.
but you have the movement to get up if you want.
Yeah. Where's the vault door?
It is on this side. No, that's what the silver
Here.
thing is. Yeah.
Okay. Five, 45, 90. If I use the rest of my movement to get up, I can step in the wind and dash and get to the vault door. Is putting the wood block down a free action, or would that take an action or a bonus action?
I would say you can put it down and it would provide some protection to kind of make it more securely in place. Would probably take your object interaction next round.
Which is a full action?
It's
Bonus
just,
action?
no. It's part of the action economy.
Okay.
Opening a door.
Do I see the oblex?
You do not see the oblex. You are aware that you passed some things because you have kind of monk awareness,
Okay.
but you don't know.
Okay.
Uh,
But if I don't know for sure that it's in the room, I am just going to use my action to dash. I'm not going to use Step of the Wind. So I will go another 45 feet, but not far enough to the vault, because I don't want to slam the block down if the oblex isn't in the room.
okay. You do know that you passed some things, and this is a determination that Octavia can make. And if those things were other people, then that's one thing. But you probably don't think they're other people. You probably think they're similar to what you've experienced before, simulacrum. Which means in some way, shape, or form.
Do I know how far the oblex can create those things?
I would say you don't know for sure. You know it's a fair distance.
Okay.
But you also,
Do I see the little slimy little tendril?
they're not visible.
They're not visible. Okay.
It's the weirdest. It's the
That's
weirdest
wild.
set of
Okay.
rules.
Then I'm gonna do.
But if
what?
they were to get severed, then they would go away. I'm
Like,
gonna
stop moving.
say that Astrophus told you that.
Okay. Oh no. Okay.
Stop moving.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It was probably simulacrum, but it probably wasn't the oblex because I know how big the oblex is. I don't know if the oblex is in the room with me.
I mean, she just Octavia Jenkins.
Yeah, there's nothing to hit. I am going to do what I just said. I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay. So did you put your guy?
Not yet.
Alabroth just goes, that bitch just ran it.
We don't know that though.
I'll
We
make
can't
this
see.
somewhat easier for you. You need your object
Jason
interaction
does.
to pick the block of wood back up anyway. So that makes perfect
He's an
sense.
Alabra.
I know he did.
I was
I'm
going to let
correcting
you
him.
use it at the end of your turn to put it in front of the doorway if you wanted to.
Oh, I
But-
thought you said that would have to be next turn anyways.
I said to really like kind of secure it, wedge it.
Okay.
That'd provide some, but at that point it could be like kicked out until you took a second.
Okay.
But you have to pick it up because you dropped it when you fell.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and put your guy.
I think that's 45. Yeah. So I'm about halfway in between the door and the box.
And remember that you can't see over these center things.
I did remember that, but
Just a
only
quick
after
reminder.
I said my thing. So I'm going to keep it there.
That's just a
Yeah.
to everybody. You can't see over the middle things. They're there so the players can see them. Or most of it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my turn.
That's your turn.
I promise it'll be the longest turn I take
Who's
this time.
next?
Me. But
I will say, as soon as I came out of the darkness, I just screamed, "It's light out here!"
So you
Actually, I
heard
said, "Ooh, it's light out here!"
that. Nobody tripped or anything.
Not at
It's
all.
fine.
Totally not.
I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna just daggers out Naruto run out of the darkness.
Make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Let's go. You're good at Dex. You're good. You're great. You're awesome. You're gonna do it.
Great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go. 2 natural 20s. How
What
is
are
that
the
awesome?
odds? 1 in 400?
Oh. I rolled a 1 for a 7.
You're in an amphitheater.
Once again, did he just run in? What?
Alba can't see us.
You trip, get up, and trip again.
I got this like
And,
I got this.
yeah, like that's gonna be you make it maybe 5 feet. That's your movement. You can dash as right. You're
As a bonus action.
You can
Bonus
dash
action.
as a bonus action,
Or as an action.
but you're gonna have to do it again if you do.
I'll
Yeah.
try it again.
Okay.
Can someone move my mini?
Oh, sure.
5 feet.
I think you were already in front of Alba. Or no, Alba's behind me.
I will remind you
Are-
all
are
you
you
have a
sure?
single point of luck.
Are you sure that I have to do this at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, well then 16.
Oh, nice. With a 16, you're able to use, let's say, most of your movement. Yeah. Where do you move?
I keep moving forward out of the dark until I'm out of darkness. So
Okay, it's about. It only takes 20 feet to get out of the dark.
okay, so that would take me the last 15 feet to get out. Then, right? You said it would be because my movement's 30.
I'll let you have all your movement. 16 is pretty good.
Okay, then I'll just keep going.
Are you gonna keep going? You also do not see anything.
I mean, I don't even know where my mini is. I can't see it all.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'll just keep going straight because I see Octavia. So
You can see Octavia? Oh.
I'm not. When I get out of the darkness, I'll be able to. Oh,
How far
that. Can I get to here? We're like in between the big walls.
That'd be 35.
Oh, damn. Then I guess right. 5 back. I'll get there.
You are right.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. That's a bonus action. Do you want to hold your action for anything?
I'll hold my action. Well.
Could also dash as your action and then look both ways and see if the oblex in that.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I don't know if you would make that a perception check, just to glance.
Like dash over there to see if I can find that.
In the middle of these, and then look this way.
Over there.
Oh, yeah, no, that'd be a perception check.
Let's go. I want
15. Listen, he's tired. He tripped on all the books.
I tripped on every book.
Every single book.
Oh, hey, that's good. 23.
With a 23, you do not see the oblex. What you do see is kind of this weird edge to where the darkness starts, which is wild, just about 20 feet from the door. And you too see books and pages everywhere. Like with the 23, you see an intact book cover, but you can see even from your angle, there's no pages inside. It seems very specific and targeted and excessive and mean and angry.
That's all.
Alrighty. Who's next?
It's Sylvie, Alabroth, then Ronnie.
Okay. Sylvie
What did you
Astrologra?
That's not
14.
Oh, Astrophis. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll roll
Okay.
after that.
That was so accusatory. What'd you roll?
no, I'm like,
going
I could have
to
sworn you did not roll higher than I did.
That's true.
hold her action to attack the first hostile thing that she sees. Astrophis is going to say, Alabroth, do you have dispel magic prepared?
Yep, I certainly do.
Okay, he's going to hold for a hostile. He goes, good. And he's going to hold Firebolt for the first hostile that he sees. And that's his turn. Alabroth.
Ronnie.
Ronnie, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I misspoke. It was Astrophis, then
Yeah,
Ronnie.
that's my bad. Go ahead.
Ronnie says quietly, I'm going ahead, and then says, alright, let's move. And then I cast, what's it called?
Not familiar with that.
That's not the name of the spell. That's what I used to cast it. It's a random
okay.
spell. I cast Misty Step on myself, and I teleport 30 feet ahead of myself.
You don't know which direction?
Toward where the hall is because we've been in here before.
All right, what is this?
Does Misty
It's
Step
5?
require?
Misty
it
Step
doesn't
is- no.
require sight
No,
lines. Yeah, we talked
it's
about
just an instant teleportation
30
30 feet in the way I'm
Okay.
going. And then I guess I see what everyone else sees then. I will just use my. That's a bonus action, so I still have my full movement and action. So, How does dash even work? I've never used dash.
It's just your movement again, but as your action.
Okay, then I'll do a double move in the direction you're going.
Okay.
And my movement is 35 feet.
So 70.
Yeah.
Is right here.
Okay. And then I'm gonna look through here and see if I see anything.
Not anything that you didn't expect to see.
Okay. That's my move. Or
Okay.
that's my thing.
Who's up?
120 feet, dispel magic.
You can dispel an effect, which is what this is.
I'm dispelling darkness then.
Okay, you dispel the darkness.
And
Everybody has an angle where they can at least see the darkness, right?
Yes.
Because you guys are a little
Or-
further off, you two make a perception check for me. And you go ahead and do that as well.
18.
Yeah,
15.
good enough.
Well,
Because you're closer, good enough. When the darkness is dispelled, what you guys see is, well, you only see maybe 3. You guys see 3 or 4, and you see 2 creatures that appear to be Azra. They all appear to be Azra. There's just Azras everywhere.
I see 3.
Mm-hmm.
I see 2.
Mm-hmm.
I see 1.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah, do we
Now you
see
see
Azra
one.
where she was in our party?
let me grab where did I put my backpack.
For a cross out, I can see my
At your
nose.
feet, I thought.
I don't
Stupid.
It was going to give away the surprise if I asked Christian to print me a million minis.
What?
It's to print Azra over
Yeah.
and over and over again, so we're just gonna use eggs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's one there, all within the darkness.
You could have asked Austin. He wouldn't have had to
I
tell me.
thought about it.
Yeah.
Do you have the pattern as well?
Doubtful.
I thought you'd have to buy it separately.
One there.
Is yours through Hero Forge?
So fine.
Does it come with an STL? Do you know?
You can buy this too. I don't think
it's. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure it doesn't.
That would have been rad as
Quite
hell.
generous, yeah.
I really thought about it, but like, I didn't think you had. I thought you had it shipped, so you wouldn't have bought this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
How many is that? That's only 6.
Holy crap. Thanks for leaving me over here. Jerks.
Sylvia and Astrophis are there with you.
Yeah, you're not alone.
So maybe you see one. I thought.
I mean, Ronnie did also tell you that he was going.
Okay. For the purposes of
You heard
this,
me.
Yeah.
This one is. I'm gonna make the black one Sylvie. This still right here. And this guy is a Strophus.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. And then where's the little one? I have a little one. Yeah. And then this little one is Jira. So yeah. So darkness is dispelled. You look around and you see Azra's everywhere.
Cool.
And Sylvie goes, I do not. Who? And Strophus goes, fuck. And
That's fair.
Yeah.
yeah, drops Firebolt for the moment because he doesn't know what to do. What else do you do?
I'd use a spell. Crap. There's 4 of them in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not right. I would like to. I'm going to use my breath weapon.
I'm going to remind you that you do not know that Azra's not in the room.
There are a bunch of them.
Just
So,
gonna take a chance.
And hope that none of them are Azra.
something's not right here.
There is a 75 to 100% chance that you hit a not real Azra.
Well, we're about to find
You're
out.
definitely going to hit.
It's a
So to the
100%
4 in front of
not-
me.
what?
There's a 100% chance of hitting a not real
a fake
Azra.
Azra.
That's not, if I was actually one of the Azras, like secretly, if that's
Then
what Kat
he
is
would
doing,
still
then there would be a 25% chance he would hit the real one and a 75% chance he would hit the
no,
not
because
real one.
But
there's
it
more
hits
than
more
one,
than
so it's
one.
100% chance that he's going to hit. a
Yeah.
fake
Well,
one.
the 4 in front are
There's
about to.
4 of them.
You.
At least
Who's
the
in-
3 fake ones.
I was thinking single attack. I wasn't thinking he was fanning and hitting
Go
all
ahead.
of them.
Breath weapon.
Yeah. I get that.
Is breath weapon
Ooh,
a dex saving
no,
throw?
It is a dex save. It's a con saving throw.
100% that's
Con
gonna
saving
happen.
throw?
So that's
You want-
going to be a 15 points of damage to all 4 in front of me. It's
Unless they make the throw.
unless they beat a con of 15.
Okay, let me see.
Do you want to use Azra stats?
They don't have.
Yeah,
stats.
yeah.
And what kind of damage is it?
Poison.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me find my encounter.
So just
That's a bonus action?
Breath weapon is almost always
It's an
action.
action.
Oh,
oh wait, it's an action and a spell. Just do a spell and an action. So
okay. So you have a bonus action then.
I do have a bonus action of I did a spell and I did an action, right? So I can't do anything else.
Well, the spell is an action, so you
Mhm.
can.
Oh, that's right. You can't even do the breath.
Well,
sure.
Technically, I can't.
Well,
Okay, well,
hold on. If the attack action and the move action are separate, there's not a reason that he should just not be able to move.
You can move.
yeah, I don't want to move. As a bonus action, I cast Spiritual Weapon at 4th level.
You cast a spell with your action. So with a bonus action, you could only cast a.
So you can't cast. You can just
You
Yeah,
cast a
sorry.
cantrip if you have any bonus action cantrips. I think, right?
Sacred Flame on the first one in front of me.
Is that a bonus action?
That's a cantrip.
But it's an action.
Then I can't do anything.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Okay, well, I can't
I'll
do
let
anything.
you cast spiritual weapon, but I won't let you swing with it this time.
I didn't think I could. Because
Normally you can, but I do feel bad. That sucks, so, especially since nobody else can
Alright.
spell it.
So,
So I'll let you cast your spiritual weapon.
I'm going to cast it right there next to me.
Okay.
Cool. Glowing mace is out, and I'm done.
Alright. Who's next?
Jira. End of initiative.
Jira is he's not.
Did Sylvie drop her action?
Sylvie, pretty much.
Yeah, because you can see.
She
Well,
it
she
wasn't triggered. She didn't
None of
see
them were
what she
hostile.
knows as a hostile creature per se. And
So she's still holding it.
technically until Jira goes. And then yeah. Jira is going to say, well, there goes nothing, and take a swing at the Azure closest to him. He rolls. Oh, he hits. He's not a big fighter. He has a, I know it looks like an axe. He has a short sword. And he does 7 points of damage to one of the big guys. And, well, he does have a dagger as well, so he's gonna try.
Ezra's a wizard. It shouldn't take much.
No.
Yeah. And he goes, sorry, maybe? Anyway. And that's his turn.
I'll note that the Star Spawn, if I don't have a command to give it, it just its default is taking the dodge action. So
Okay.
So Dispel Magic had no effect on Azure or whatever.
You can,
It's only one effect.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to target it. I will tell you, in
it's not like a
theory,
magic EMP.
you can dispel simulacrums as well, but that's a lot of spell slots to start because you can only do one at a time.
Yeah, that's a third level spell.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Um.
not that high up yet. Not that high on the hole.
Yeah. So back to the amphitheater
Oh boy.
that Azra and Azra are in.
The Azras.
Her the Azra's everywhere in this spell. Her shoulders are shaking. And she looks at you and she goes, these people think that you have to be qualified to learn. They think that some people deserve to be educated and some people don't. That knowledge is only for a certain type of people. We want to change that.
Go on.
It could seem like we're the bad guys. You know, take students and
We.
destroy books. Sits there for a minute. Yes. You know, all the... You've been in our head. We saw you. Just didn't know what you were after.
You say you look like the villain. If
Astra kind of looks down, little Azra, at herself, and she goes, I mean, not right now.
if your goal is to share knowledge rather than hoard it, why is your plan of action not to copy books?
Well, want to be the source for anyone who wants it enough. Anyone. Anything they want to know, they just come see us.
It sounds more to me like you still want to choose who gets to know things, but you want to be the one making those choices.
No.
No.
No, I'm thinking anyone who comes
You said anyone who wants it enough. What does that mean to you?
means they have to come to me.
All they have to do is make the journey.
There will be some pain, of course.
I took you as very intelligent, but you must realize that you are not making sense.
She sits there for a second. She goes, this knowledge is hidden away,
Mm-hmm.
and if you were not deemed worthy, you could not have it. You could not even know of it. That's not good enough. If instead I became kind of a public repository of that knowledge, then people could come and learn from me anything they want to know. But I need your help.
What could you need me for?
Many seekers of knowledge would not be able to skillfully navigate to this source as you have done, in my mind. And you are the only one I know of who can create the knowledge they need and assign it to them with your magic item. There are perhaps others who may be willing to do that, but none of them revealed the location of the secret library. They're all the same. They all believe that some people should learn and some people don't get to. What good is this knowledge hidden away?
We are agreed on that, but you are deflecting.
Which?
The knowledge should be more available, and yet the means by which you are making it available do not seem to line up. You said there's going to be some degree of pain. I'm sure you're not just strictly speaking of the pain of a long journey.
For some, it would require me learning from them as well. That's how a repository works. If they have such a great source, I may need to consume their thoughts. We could have a cleric standing by. Yeah, all your friends could come too. And you would become the second most powerful person, first most powerful person, I assume, on Tyranna. You'd be my general. Or that knowledge is lost forever. You may try and kill me, maybe you can. But then what? The books are gone. And she says, look. And she points back towards where you came from.
Insight check. Is this a trick?
Inside check.
Buzz, look an alien!
That's a 19 on the die. The insight is so 21.
It's not a trick. You turn around, you see like through like a portal where you must have walked in, like back to where the darkness is now dispelled, and your friends are in battle, and you see the wreckage of the library yourself for the first time. But I will say you can't see your friends in all the Azures yet, but you see the library.
They're off camera.
God, I need a drink.
Isn't this what you've always wanted?
It's not that it isn't. But you would have to earn my trust to get my compliance. What can you do to demonstrate that you are worthy of that?
I would not have you pegged for someone to whom trust was extremely important.
I often didn't have to. I knew their intentions.
My intentions are transparent. I want to know all. I want to have all of the knowledge. And people can come learn the things from me that they want.
Why destroy the books? What purpose is that?
So that I do want to be the only one who knows all of it. Why else would people come see me?
People would come see you because if you knew it, you would just tell people what you knew and you would give it to them. And it would be more easy than the academy. You could have forced their hand. If they didn't want you to give out that information, they would have had to make it public. And then you would have achieved the same goal.
What do you think my goal is?
If I trust what you said your goal is to share knowledge. To keep it from being locked away. And yet, you were succeeding only at putting it in a more secure, more volatile vault in your own mind.
My goal is to have knowledge. Sharing is something I'm willing to do. Is your goal not the same?
I do not burn the books after reading them.
You didn't have access to the books.
I know what I would do if I did. When I did.
Well, anyone can have access to them now. There are not a lot of words left, but I'm sure eventually. Mending can do a lot, yes. Probably not that much.
Can mending restore writing on destroyed books?
No, if you had all the pieces of the book
Oh, that's
together
right.
in
Yeah.
one location, but no.
Especially not after disintegration.
Yeah, it's a big one.
That's big.
My selfish goals are transparent. I want to have the knowledge. I want to be the resource for it. And yes, I want to be exclusive in that. It is how I feed. But you spoke of copies. I do not remove the knowledge they have, just ingest.
You're not doing a great job of earning my trust right now. And she starts walking backwards towards the opening.
She sits there for a minute.
Oh, wait.
She's like, well, someone taught you, I suppose. The next person, after I remove the ring from your corpse, maybe they won't be as picky as you. It's just a thought.
Before I take my final step through, I say, good luck with that. I think if there was anybody you had a good chance of convincing, it would have been me. And then she steps through.
Woo!
You step through, and you glance back, and the Azra, the little Azra, just kind of Thanos snaps, just kind of like floats away, and roll me an Arcana check.
I think that's gonna be like a 12 or 14.
It's not that hard.
Oh no, that's better. That's 15.
Okay. It was actually 15. You've heard of a spell that's kind of like Otto's hut, but is on a much grander scale. That can look like anything.
Otto's sub-reality or something.
More than kindness, magnificent mansion. An interesting use of it because the other spell I had planned didn't work that way. And the portal shuts. And you can choose any place within like 25 feet that you were to step through. Or 20 feet, I guess. To come back through, and you go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Bottom of initiative.
Nice.
That makes sense, though.
All right. So what did we see?
You
Hold up, let's see where
Yeah.
pops out first.
Oh, and Jeffrey. Actually, Jeffrey will stay off camera until end of my turn when he gets a turn. Within 25 feet.
Being with our current odds, you probably want to be on one.
I guess I'll appear like right here, just behind a stack of knees.
Yeah, you do come in, it's kind of like, what the fuck? Because Azras are everywhere. And then, hang on. And then...
And I assume I am not getting a turn now, I'm just appearing.
I'll put it
Oh, okay.
And then right behind you, coming from around this corner...
What the hell is that thing?
That's
The oblex.
the oblex. Who knows which way it's facing? Weird.
Oh, wow, okay.
Because it knew you would get to the ball.
Okay.
Fiddle.
It's so gooey looking.
Yeah.
Your cat's brought that for me. She's so happy about it now. Can't you see? I'm gonna roll initiative for it. It's not great.
Yes! I mean, oh.
It's not awful. It's
Oh.
like 13.
You rolled a 14. Yes,
Yes,
on
14.
initiative. I have a lovely little spot for it to cuddle up in initiative.
It doesn't really cut. It just kind of oozes.
Yeah! Gets in your pores.
Jiro.
Oh.
My handwriting is my handwriting.
I do
Back
not want
on.
it to touch
That is a
it.
J. And that is a...
There.
So
I
our
was trying
three
to see
heavy
what the
hitters
initiative was.
are clear across the other side of the damn room.
We were looking for it, to be fair.
Jiro.
They're doing important work.
But the spellcasters and magic users... Oh, wait. We added to backseat. Never mind.
You got a shield.
Now I gotta fight your way back through Azra's.
I think.
I mean, at the very least, you can see that the oblex has appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Azra turns and looks at the oblex immediately behind her. Looks at the Azra that is to her side, and making direct eye contact with the oblex, she's just going to point her hand back and she's going to firebolt the Azra that's next to her. Let's roll for that. We're at 2d10 now.
Ezra should probably not be
And I won't be. That's a ranged spell
I can
attack.
get to it in one turn.
So that is roll the attack first.
Does that impose disadvantage if you're right next to it?
I think it
Yeah.
would
That was
for.
ranged weapon.
I think it would for ranged weapons. I don't know if it does for
Mage
spells.
I don't think it does. I think it's a
Do 10
specifically.
feet that way,
I'm
10
gonna-
feet that way, which
Alright.
is 20, and it's 75 feet.
I mean, I can do
90
this after.
with Step of the Wind.
If you can do it, we're good.
I can do it. I already measured out the distance.
I was actually casting spells as I was.
But I will be.
Oh no!
I will only get to right against
See,
it.
that's
So
what
I
your
might
little
still
counter
take
is
that.
for.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
That's the truth.
Exactly.
Oh, it's right here. It says it's a +7 2d10. Oh yeah.
It is disadvantage.
It is disadvantage. Okay, then if you don't mind, I'm going to be moving, but I will still be within range of it because it's a 120-foot range. The firebolt is.
Mm-hmm.
We could retain the moment and just say I move afterwards. Would that work?
Retain them.
As in, just do the whole like eye contact, whoosh, and then I move afterwards. But for functionality, we'll say I did the reverse.
Okay.
Or no?
Yeah. If you
It's just not as cool if I do it.
if you go out of its attack reach, it will get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay.
We're resolving it that way then.
Yes, that's fine. I'm
Okay.
saying what it
But it
really
doesn't
is.
depend
Gotcha.
on how heavy she says the portable is.
Okay, well, looking backwards isn't great for attacking. So I completely miss. I whiff. That's a natural one.
You felt so like you had a moment where you just felt
Yeah.
like such a badass,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of got to your.
You don't have a touch damage spell?
Why would a wizard
Okay,
want to do a
alright,
touch damaging spell?
Alright. Just one.
And then Azra is, because that was a cantrip and a bonus action. Azra's going, or that was an action. Azra's going to use her bonus action to Misty Step. And she's going to Misty Step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bloop. Over here.
Okay.
So that was.
Oh, it does make one attack before you, because you moved and then Misty stepped, or did you?
No. Misty Step was the moving that I intended.
Then it doesn't provoke.
Yeah. And is the movement I use to arrive there my movement for the turn, or do I still have a move action?
Because I let you take a turn at all, I'm gonna say your movement was to get out of the mansion.
And then Azra will use her 2 fingers to make a whistle, which is something that I can't do. And she's calling in Jeffrey.
Jeffrey! What does Jeffrey do?
Jeffrey is... Yes. Actually, Jeffrey's probably still over there. He can't teleport with me.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like right in the corner there, we'll say. He has a 30-foot movement. And he is going to... He was off the thing because he stuck behind it and he dodged.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. We don't want anyone within 5 feet of him because he has an aura that is bad for everybody, allies and enemies. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 is 30.
Yeah, but he's not going to move into the Oblex's space, and there's nowhere else for him to go. He'd have to sneak by, and can't really do that. So he's going to stop there. Actually, that's a great spot for him to be right now. Okay, and then he is going to use...
What does the aura do?
At the beginning of his turn, every creature or within 5 feet of him has to make a Wisdom save of 15 or take 2d6 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. But because it's the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, dope.
So he is now going to use his action. I think he only has 1 attack. Let me check. No, Aberration makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level, which is 4th level, so that's 2 attacks. Okay, so he's going to make 2 psychic slams. So Jeffrey, with his weird eye, is just going to kind of like square up against the oblex, and he's got like the big lopsided eye.
Mm-hmm.
A second lopsided eye is going to open up on his head, not symmetrical to the first one, and first one is going to glow, and there's going to be like reverberations in the air like a heat wave against the oblex, and then the other eye will glow in another one.
I don't like that.
But
yes.
Yeah, it's not a very good image.
Yeah. So
I mean, it is kind of cool. But
that's-
in a weird, gross way.
2 plus 7 attacks. That's a 23 and a 13 to hit.
23 hits, the 13 does not.
All right, and then that's 1d8 plus 7 psychic damage. 10 psychic damage.
It's not immune to psychic damage? That's crazy. It is
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
resistant, though. So, you said it was 10?
Yes.
Okay, so it takes 5.
Duh.
Okay.
That's the end of Jeffrey's turn.
Alrighty.
Wait, why did it take 5 instead of 10?
Because it's resistant to psychic.
Resistant.
Cool. Top of the round.
That's me. I have a question.
Yeah.
How heavy is this block of wood?
It's, not more.
I would like to
Rich.
cast Mage Hand. I kind of pull on my arm, and the spectral arm kind of starts floating off. I'm going to grab the piece of wood.
How much can it hold?
10 pounds.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it was 5.
I did too. On this,
That
it says
version,
10.
It's 10.
Yeah.
Then yes, I can.
I'm going to step 10 feet, Mage Hand it over to Ronnie, who's right up against the vault door.
How far can we change it?
30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm 40 feet away from him right now.
Okay.
So step 10 feet. And then how tall are these things in the middle?
There to the ceiling.
They're to the ceiling. Okay. So I cannot jump on top of them. Bummer. But what I can do is do Step of the Wind. So I'm going to go...
Wait, Mage Hand is a... What? Where does it fall in the action?
It's an action.
Okay.
So that's my action.
So
I'm gonna
bonus
use my
action.
bonus action. Step of the Wind. And I will be able to get about 10 feet away from the oblex
Okay.
with the math I just did.
and still have full movement plus
Right,
whatever
I'm trying to
symbol
figure
gives
out
you.
if there's a plausible way you know what it is.
I mean, she
I
did
imagine
hear the
everyone
wolf whistle.
shouted and looked that way.
Okay. Does Step of the Wind maybe give you? Would you have like a little bit of extra movement? Like if you took a straight path. I'm just saying, like, do you have like 5 extra feet or something to not know exactly where it is and take a second?
I could be 15 feet away from it instead of 10.
Roll me a perception check. DC 10.
17 on the die.
Then yeah, you're fine. It is a large, distracting, gooey, gross creature.
So, yeah, about right there.
Do you have any Asgros?
I do not.
The real Azra.
Yeah.
The real one, yeah.
Okay.
Dope. With that perception check, which is a 17 on the die, but it's a 24. Do I make eye contact with Azra? Can I tell that it's Azra?
Hello, I am the real OG.
There's not a perception check that gives you that information.
Okay.
You think probably because, well, no, because Jeffrey stayed somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
wouldn't
those
be able
things
to
are
see
ceiling
him.
high, you wouldn't be able to see them.
But she's super far away from all of the other Azras.
It would be of note that everyone would have heard the wolf whistle.
Hmm.
So if we can tell which direction it would have come from,
Actually, I
I can
actually have
guess
5
who-
more meat of
Five more
movement.
feet?
5 more
5
feet.
more meats.
feet.
5 more feet of movement. As I leave your range, do you take a swing at me?
I don't think Azra doesn't have attacks of opportunity, but no, Azra does not.
Azra doesn't have attacks of opportunity.
Azra
You need
Really?
to have a melee weapon.
Azra
Or
would
you have
not
to
want
have
that
hands.
smoke.
I would say you probably think it's the real Astra. Talking is a free action.
Smart Azra would not swing on the monk.
Yeah. But like if it's one of the fake ones, I figure she probably would.
Yeah, a fake one would do something stupid like that. The real Azra, I don't want that smoke. No.
I guess as I run past, I try and like make eye contact with her and look her up and down. Like, hello?
I think she gives you the. What was she saying? Hello? Get to it.
And I look at the oblex and I'm
Just
not
have
quite
a
there.
whole thing for the specific situation.
We have a whole something about ghosts.
Oh yeah, we did. What?
Yeah, no.
I think in the moment Octavia goes, something about goats?
That sounds right.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey,
it's been.
that was my dice tray. I'm sorry.
Your dice train repeated what I said?
It has been like 10 minutes in game since we had that discussion. It's been a month since we've done this.
No, I know. That's why I'm surprised that in character you said something about goats.
I do not remember what it was.
No, but do you think your character?
Probably.
Because you did just discuss.
Yeah.
So then you can use.
So I say whatever the thing was about goats. How is the meat?
Yeah.
I mean,
How's the goat meat?
little stressed, to be fair.
I think because you did just go over it in game, like it's fine.
Close enough.
I passed the test.
Yeah.
It's written down somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just, how's the goat meat? It's old. Okay.
Yeah.
It's totally not it.
I don't know. That seems closer than anything I can come up with right now.
And then
That's my turn. How's the goat meat?
We'll go ahead and take a break right there.
Yeah.
Go produce first. No peeing for you.
Alright.
We'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks if you're watching. Hopefully they all survive the second part. Welcome back to the first ever TBK on SCNS. Spoilers.
We're all gonna die.
Well, a couple of people will survive. We have the
Jira.
He's squirrely.
The oblex.
All of the Oblex's Azras.
Well, I mean,
Nice little Azra party.
we have a couple of diamonds.
We have to have a healer to live.
With only Azra in charge.
I was gonna say everyone's head up on a spike.
I like everybody a new character, Eli Bra.
Yeah.
Who's awesome.
My brother.
Olivia.
That would be funny.
And Ola Bra.
Okay. Back to the thingamajig. Who's up next?
Me. I had a question for you.
Yeah.
If I take a double movement, I can't attack, can I?
You can attack once because you're a rogue and you can bonus action dash.
Okay.
It's specific to rogues. Somebody else.
Because I can take a double movement and get to the oblex.
Yeah, that would take your movement and your bonus action. And you
Okay.
have to attack with your action.
Cool. I'm gonna run up behind him.
Okay.
And do
I'm up behind it.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Do I get my sneaky attacking?
Jeffrey's on the other side.
Can I sneak?
Yeah, because there's an ally within 5 feet of you.
Alright, let me just maneuver my. Ow! I
You
am
can
so sorry.
barely see Jeffrey on camera because he's transparent.
Yeah. Alright, let's.
Jeff, do Jeff. If you can pitch a cool way that you do it, maybe you can get advantage. But
Boss, look an alien!
Before I move, I'm gonna before I would have moved, I would have been like, "Is there anything over there?" To Octavia because she just sprinted by me.
Oblex.
Oh, perfect. And then there's an oblex. Run by Azure. Hi, Azure.
Hello.
No acknowledgement.
It's a very polite fight. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Hello. Yes,
I'm
yes.
sure you're wondering why I called you here.
And I'm going to slide on one of the books on purpose, and as it hits the broken shelf, jump and land.
okay, make me a low DC dexterity.
All right, Legolas.
Right.
DC 10.
I rolled a 12 on the die.
You get advantage.
Yes.
You get advantage.
You get advantage. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That is a 22 with my fire dagger.
Okay, 22 will hit.
Yay!
You.
And then, right after I do the sneak attack, I'm gonna do a wail from the grave.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do all of that.
Wait, isn't that a bonus action?
No, it says immediately after you deal a sneak attack.
Okay.
So, I'm going to roll the fire damage separately, though. But everything else will be calculated together. Is that okay?
Yes, that's correct. Well, the fire damage doesn't do extra damage, so you can roll them all together. What it
Okay.
does do is make it give it disadvantage on attacks and ability checks, but not saving throws.
Okay, gotcha.
So many dice.
26 points of damage.
Ooh. Nice. Good. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. Can you give me the fire damage separately?
Yeah, it was. That one was. I think that one, the one I
Sorry.
designated was a 4.
Okay.
Can Azra call out a warning about the Jeffrey aura?
Yes. What? Go ahead.
Everybody keep your distance from the star spawn. It is unhealthy to remain close to it.
Do you
What's
think?
that?
Part of our
Do
plan.
you think? She knows that you're immune to psychic damage, are you?
Really? Christian doesn't know that.
Hold on.
So
I
I
ha-
say no. That's for probably just go there.
Probably doesn't.
No.
And it may only
I
be
have-
resistant. I don't know.
I have resistances. Let me,
Okay.
let me go into my class.
I thought yours was necrotic.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, let me check.
Psychic seems out of
And-
theme, but maybe.
Yeah. I have resistance.
And radiant.
Yeah, I have resistance to necrotic and radiant.
Okay. Okay, cool deal.
Lol.
Alright, who is up next?
Next is Sylvie and Astrophus back to back.
Okay. Actually, at
I said
the
right this time.
Yes, I'm so proud of you.
end of your turn, the Azra that is closest to who's the tall black one? Who is it?
Sylvie.
That Sylvie is going to make an attack at the end of Brenna's turn. And it is. What is this? Okay. And with a natural 18, it does hit.
The cat.
Yeah.
It's cool that you're to your left a lot. Can you move the mic a little closer to you?
No. I want it to be secret. Okay. Sylvie takes. Ooh.
4 damage.
18
3
damage.
damage.
From what?
From the fake Azra.
Yeah. Okay. And Sylvie goes, it reaches out and it just kind of like grabs her arm and her fur all kind of stands on end for a minute. It was just a pseudopod attack, but it looks like electric, kind of. And Sylvie goes, "Does that hurt?" And she busts out all her claws, and she's gonna take 3 attacks at the pseudopod in front of her.
Slash it to ribbons.
That's our Sylvie.
The first one was a natural 17. Second one was a natural 15. The third is a natural 2. So
3 hits? Wow.
no, yeah, 3 separate hits. So she does. Alright. 7, 14, but have 2 separate. That was low. Okay. And that's it. She's gonna stay put. And that's her turn. Who's next?
Stratus.
Stratus.
So that's a 4 over here.
Ronnie has no idea the oblex is here.
Yeah. You probably heard Brona ask me what's over there, and I said, an oblex. We're a little bit apart, but you probably heard me say that.
Maybe. This is
You are
a
next, by the way.
pretty big space. Yeah, I have it written down.
Okay.
Okay. Stratus. Is going to.
And you did see me and Brona both.
Make it. He's going to.
Yeah, I did see the direction
Yeah.
y'all were running.
Yeah, me running and then him almost directly.
He's gonna move through. Through Jira's space. He's gonna make a dexterity check to see if he can slide in between those outers to see as many as he can. It's good enough. Can you put him? Yeah, right there. And then
That's another place you want to be.
It is if he has any reason.
he is going to. All of them. How many of the Asdras are on the other side of that last bookcase?
4.
Oh,
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
just kidding. I'm sorry. Can you put it back where it was? He is going to use his 5th level. He's going to cast Seeming on all the fake Asdras that he can see.
Ooh, what's that do?
And he's what does Stratus make him look like? He's going to make them all a foot shorter and wearing
Clown shoes.
yes.
Nah.
No,
Look like big Goombas.
they're gonna be a foot shorter and they're because you don't want to make them too cute.
Are there any like
okay
initiates
with feeling
robes,
cute.
like first year dress code?
I mean, you could just make them all look like targets.
in like ugly like brown, and that gets all but the 2 in the middle. And they have to make a charisma saving throw, which they're not good at. And I'm just gonna roll for them in groups whenever I roll. Oh, they're better at charisma than I thought. But
That still isn't
huh?
great. But you're still gonna roll as a group.
Well, I rolled a 5, so yes.
Then I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so all but the 2
All of a
are
sudden, no.
visibly shown to be not Azra.
Okay.
And that's his action, and being a wizard with garbage action economy, that's really all he's got.
It's my turn. Okay. Ronnie is going to put the little block where it's supposed to be, wedge it in,
Okay.
nice and tight.
We're not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me.
And
I
then
will let that be a bonus action.
Oh, can it not be a bonus action?
I will let that be an action.
Okay, cool. And then he is going to come over here 35 feet so that he can see what Octavia and Brana were running toward. Yeah, 35.
35 is there at 25 you can see.
Okay.
Do you want to move close?
Well, it's more a matter of the momentum carrying him further than he was going to go.
Okay. Got little papers shuffling along. Okay.
And so now he can see the oblex, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
What is that?
It is a concentration spell for up to a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I move like the wind until the spell ends. I don't provoke any attacks of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Once before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on a weapon attack roll on my turn. That attack will deal an extra 1d8 of force damage on a hit. Whether I hit or miss, my walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn.
Dope.
You're about 100 feet away.
I don't need to be up close to it.
I just didn't know if it was exactly 90 or exactly 100 or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not going to provoke any attacks of opportunity until the spell ends. And whenever I give myself advantage, I go fast.
You gotta.
Dr.
I go
Fast.
fast.
Dr. Fast.
I'm even blue.
You either skate or you
Oh,
die.
yeah.
It's true. Do you have little red shoes?
Sonic!
What's mine?
Who's-
Yes.
After Ronnie's Alabra?
Yeah. Okay. After Ronnie's turn, the oblex, well, it doesn't really turn or really look. It's going to use a legendary action to. Who's right up against it? That's
Brana.
Brana.
And Jeffrey.
And Jeffrey.
Is your turn over?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's an action, movement, and a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to.
Give me a pat on the head. Tell me I'm a good boy.
Basically,
Come at me?
it might hurt more than that.
It's not how-
You have. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw,
Which you have advantage on.
which you have advantage on.
I'm fucking
Mm-hmm.
poor tip rolls. Okay.
10?
What?
It was a 10 and a 9.
Mm.
You don't have a bonus to your
No.
wisdom?
How?
I have an 11 wisdom.
It's a dex build character. Like,
He's not smart.
I'm a dex spelled character.
Okay,
so my wisdom.
you're not resistant to psychic damage.
No.
No, I am not. This isn't as
I'm
bad.
advantage, or my proficiency is in strength for some reason.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Wow.
Strength saving throw for monks, sure, to say at least. For like flight.
Yeah.
Remember, you have
My
10 extra hit
proficiencies
points.
are
I know.
strength and dex.
They've already been added
Not
to my
anymore.
character.
40 points of psychic damage.
40?
40.
It's 20 plus 20, 40.
Cool. But then that's the end of that legendary action. So,
Goody.
whose turn is Alabra?
And then Alabroth goes, and then it's the Blex's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Oh boy.
Oops. Didn't even roll that.
You feel almost as if it's looking at you, although of course it's impossible to see.
Mhm.
It's unused.
As you, Christian, just experienced with Jason.
Yeah, I mean.
Oblex puts on sunglasses.
It's a bunch of skulls like under the ooze.
But with sunglasses?
Well, skulls don't make eye contact. So
But with sunglasses, though?
I mean, you can
Cat,
put
clean
sunglasses
space.
on a skull.
Clean space, cat.
it's my space.
I moved on to Facebook, personally.
Maybe you could do that to Tom.
I know.
Maybe one of them towards the bottom has sunglasses.
It's okay if I go now. Just, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look towards obelisk.
Obelisk?
Albarth, whatever. Obelisk, whatever. Albarth takes one fang, scars across his hand, and casts Bane on the obelisk, whatever. Obelisk.
No, that was correct.
Oblex.
Oblex, yeah.
Obelisk.
One
I'm going to cast it, and it's a 30-foot range, so I can get 2 more of the Azras here.
Okay.
Please make a charisma. Wait. Yeah, charisma saving throw and beat a 17.
Real quick, how big is this spell? Like, how important? You said it's a 4th level Bane, right?
Yeah,
Is this
but
the
I
one?
have 3 creatures of my choice.
Wow. What is the effect again?
It is target must roll a d4 or subtract the number rolled from any attack rolls or saving throws.
I will say this. You're led to believe that the different Azras are still the same creature. So if you can save by not casting it at such a high level.
I'm casting it at level 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it only goes up at how many I can
Fourth
affect.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Charisma
even at
saving
level
throw?
1, I can hit 3. So
Cool.
beat a 17, please, or don't.
I rolled a 17 on the dice. Sorry.
Okay, well, Bane fails, and the one that's right, since that's all I can do. Bonus action, I'm going to have a spiritual weapon. Bash the one that's closest to me.
Yeah, go for it. You, by the way, have to roll a d4 and subtract the number, not right now, from any ability check or attack roll, because you're memory drained.
Ooh.
Hit.
I was the same that it did to...
That's what it did to you.
So next time I have an ability check, I roll and then I roll a d4.
Minus a d4, yeah.
That's a 12 for spiritual weapon to attack.
The mini
Well,
Azra.
does not hit.
Okay. Well, that blows everything I can do. Spell, bonus action, I'm done.
Is it the Oblex's turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then through...
Does the Oblex go between Albroth and Jira?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Oblex is going to move, if somebody could move it, towards Octavia.
It will incur an attack of opportunity
Can
from me.
it live in between or no?
It can go in between, because it's 10 by 10, yes?
It's actually 15 by 15, but
Oh, then.
Oh, shit.
Then, yeah. It can get in between us without incurring an attack of opportunity.
Darn. Can someone
It tries
pick
to
up
move
my
past
phone?
me.
Oh.
Does it try and move past me?
it does not. It is going to...
Is it out of range of Jeffrey though?
Yeah.
Is
If
it?
it moves, yeah.
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 Does he have his own?
Yeah,
he
he
have
can do attacks of opportunity.
Okay, yeah.
But is it with his eyeball again?
Yeah, the psychic slam.
He attacks with his eyeballs.
That's a 12.
Jeffrey, what do your psychic eyes see?
Well, that's not. Did you hit him with one? Okay.
It was the D4.
Oh, but it's
4, 5.
saving throws is what it does.
Is it? It says attacks and ability checks.
No, I know.
That's what
I'm
you said
saying
earlier.
saving throws is what Brana had to make, and what you need to now make a
Oh, okay.
wisdom saving throw.
With advantage, That's a 21.
21 saves.
It's like, well, you needed a 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you have to be drunk.
Standing on one leg.
It makes your actions less predictable.
Also, she's got a mage hand coming out of her head. Just,
So you feel it try and do the thing on you. It gets closer to you, and you see like it kind of reforms a little bit, like it's making a hole, and it's gonna envelop you. And you're just like, no. What did she do to you?
I put the mage hand above my head, and it goes, woo! And I tuck a little bit, so it envelops the mage hand, and it goes off.
I hate it.
I love it.
Now, anybody within a 10-foot radius of it is going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I still have advantage.
You still have advantage.
I'm still within 10 feet, right?
You're within 10 feet. Jeffrey, I don't know.
Ezra's just out of range.
Jeffrey's, yeah,
10
Azra's
feet.
15. There's 10 feet in between us, so I'm 15. And then I think Jeffrey's also.
Yeah, he's 15.
There's not as many as I thought.
I do actually need to see
23.
how far away I am.
That saves.
You were 95. And it moved 10 feet, so you should be 85.
Because I
You
have the
bane kind of thing.
yeah.
You take, it's not a ton of damage, but you do have a luck point.
What does the luck do?
That means you get to reroll.
I mean, I rolled really high already on that. Because
Okay.
I rolled 15. But because of the...
I will say on the luck point, I would not make you use the minus 24 because it is a special thing, but it's up to you.
Might not be that thing to try. Oh, yeah, nope, that was a waste of a point.
Well, you take 11 damage, but you are stunned. But that is one of its big things. It didn't get as many as I thought. Yeah, and then one of the simulacrum for its last attack is going to go after Astrakus. Because there's one right there, isn't there?
There's a lot near there. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
right next to him.
No?
No, not right next to him.
Okay.
One could step up underneath the spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, and somebody move one for me. It's already
Your
used
spiritual
its
weapon's still in the same place.
big things, but it's just
Bonk.
attack and
It
they
just
roll
clotheslines.
a natural 2, so
Dang.
You're wrecked!
doesn't hit Astrakus. Who's next?
Jira.
It's mine now.
Jira is going to. Jira can't do a lot. He's gonna swing on one next turn. Oh, but he does roll a natural 19, which for him is a crit. Yay!
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
What is Jira?
He's
He's
a
a-
little
Lucky.
bit of several things.
Okay. Because usually only
That's fine.
barbarians and fighters get a crit on a 19. I did not assume he was either one of those things.
He does 24 points of damage
I just had a fun.
and takes another swing.
I actually remember it because I went home.
And does not do
Stupid.
more. Okay, that's his turn.
Yeah.
Who's
That's why I
next?
keep things.
It was Twix time.
Next is
Extra
me and
pocket.
Jeffrey.
Okay.
I hate it so much.
Azra is going to Yeah.
Wait, move past my spiritual weapon. I get an attack of opportunity.
I wish, but not with spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay. Azra is going to move back. 1, 2,
Get
4,
the
5, 6.
fuck out of here.
That's the wizard special, everybody.
That's right. Just excuse me.
And she's going to spend her action to move back. No, action. She's going to do a turd level magic missile. That's right.
Turd.
Which is an auto hit, right?
Yeah. And it is, I believe, 5 missiles. You create 3 glowing darts. And at higher levels, you cast a spell. Creates 1 more dart for each level.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. Total. What's that?
What level are you?
I cast it at 3rd level. And it's normally a 1st level. So yeah, it's 2 levels higher. So it's 2 extra darts. Okay. And then it's a +1 for each dart as well. So first, 4, 8, 11. Holy shit. 15, 18 plus 5. So 23.
It's +5, not +5 per dart.
It's +1 per dart.
What
So.
what kind of?
It is force damage.
Okay. Okay. That impact was kind of gross. You see reverbs of
Cool.
the
little jiggly bits.
Jello.
Does it make a noise?
They kind of pop back out and like fall and then they disappear. So yeah, there's a blow up.
Ugh.
And
Or
kind
when
of,
you pull your fist out of Jello.
And it's 5 times
Just
as
me
much.
then?
I guess sitting there looking at it like this.
I guess it's a good thing Ronnie's all the way back there. He can't hear it.
Yeah.
And then Jeffrey's turn starts out with the aura. There are 2 Azras within 5 feet of him, so they need to pass a 15 wisdom save or they take 2d6 psychic damage.
Okay. Its wisdom is not as high as it is. Like it's higher than its 4.
For both of them?
Mm.
Then yeah, 2d6 psychic to each. That is 5 plus 4, 9. Then I think it's worth risking this. You mentioned earlier that the casting Bane on the oblex would affect all of the Azras. Does that work in the reverse as well? Like, if I attacked the Azras, would that mean that I'm damaging the oblex? Okay, so that he's going to stay there then, and Jeffrey's going to turn on the Azras, and he's going to attack one of them with the Psychic Slam, and if it dies, he'll do the second attack on another one, because there's 2 right there. So this is +7. That's a 24 and a 17 to hit.
The 24 hits. Just the 24.
Ooh, okay. So that is 1d8 plus 7. 14 damage. And that is psychic damage.
Okay.
And, yeah, Jeffrey's gonna stay there. He has no bonus actions. That is the end of our turns.
Okay. Who's up next?
It's me, and I have a question.
Yes.
Strophus and Azra did a lot of research about the oblex and in turn relayed that information to us. Do we know that the Azras are connected to the oblex, but we can't see the tether?
Probably you know that they have to be within a certain distance. I don't mind you knowing that there's a tether, but the tether is immune to damage, so like...
Oh.
I don't know if you guys know that
Okay.
in character, but out of character, where I see you headed, might not help.
Okay. And a 17 doesn't hit them. And
It just misses.
yeah.
Better. Just
There's
miss.
so many of them.
It seems to make an insight.
26.
That will do it. You see, you think you notice everything reacting to everything. Like
Okay.
all the Azers. You don't necessarily know if they can be killed individually. Without killing a whole group wouldn't matter.
Okay.
And they seem to be at least somewhat tied to each other in how many things the oblex is managing at once.
Okay. Then that's too mechanical. I'm gonna ask anyways. Do the Azras get disadvantage on attacks when we hit the oblex with fire? Because that's one of the things is that he gets disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Yes.
Alright. And Ronnie is Brana is they're just similar enough.
It
Brawny.
is weird.
Brawny.
That Brawny and that Brawny.
Brana is stunned, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do
You're
is
not
I'm
very
going to attack
brawny.
the oblex, and I'm gonna shake out my hands, and as I do, fire, and I'm gonna take my attacks.
Okay.
It's not great. +7 is only a 14 to hit, which doesn't hit. The next one is a 15 +7, so 22 to hit.
It does hit.
So that's fire. So that's good. Let me remind myself of how that works. Okay, and I'm going to spend another key point to hit it with an extra d10. Am I going to do that? Or do I want to be able to do fire every time? I am going to do it this time. So that's 10 plus 4, 14 points of fire damage. And then I'm going to do one more strike. 16 plus however much.
Yeah.
Is another, that's not great, 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. It fire, you see it kind of like lights it up from the inside a little bit. It's a weird gooey, nice diffusion of light throughout, and I'll go ahead and say the rest of you see, like, it seems like all the other Azras, that happens to them as well.
Okay.
So it seems to be confirmation
Okay.
that you can hit anything to hit the oblex, as long as it's one of the fake Azras.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah, so I'm gonna on the first one I whiff, but on the second one I'm going to kind of backhand but slice the fire a little bit through the oblex as my hand comes across. And then I'm gonna almost just push fire into it.
It feels gross.
Yeah.
You don't love it.
Like when you set fire to Jello.
Have you done that?
I've never witnessed that.
I just
You
I
don't
was
put
the one
enough
kid
whiskey in
just
your Jello shots, I guess.
I've seen someone play a trumpet in Jello.
What?
real weird.
What does that mean?
And they stuck the front of the trumpet in Jello and like blew a note into it, and it just went. Oink.
I've seen
That's my
someone
turn.
slurp Jello. But-
Through a trumpet.
No, just generally. That's
At the end of your turn, make wisdom saving throw.
I still have taken no damage. That's cocked.
Hey.
16. Yep.
You suffer. It's my mad mercy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you look dead?
I
How many hit points do you have?
on a scale of 1 to 50, I look like I'm at a 16.
52 points.
Can I? I'm so sorry. I forgot I have a left point.
Yeah. You may.
Nope. 52?
Yeah.
And what are you at now?
You become memory drained and you have to subtract the d4 from your. Hang on. Any ability check or attack roll.
Is that a habit now?
Shackles peeks his head in. Stratus goes, "Go away, Shackles!" At the you hear the Oblex's voice in your mind as like, and this time it's a different voice. It doesn't sound like you as a little girl. It's just a low, almost robotic. You sure you made the right choice?
I don't think she responds.
Do you think roll me a wisdom saving throw to see if you can keep fear from reflecting in your detect thoughts.
Okay.
Or doubt, if you have fear or doubt.
What save?
Wisdom, I think, for detect thoughts, but it's only like 15.
Oh, it's doing
Hey.
thoughts.
You get advantage.
This is
on wisdom
a dirty
saves.
20. Oh, advantage. Yeah. Let's see if I get higher than this. A dirty 20.
Yeah, you keep your thoughts neutral and make no response outside or inside your head. Thanks to your expertise.
Yeah.
Who's next? So you're stunned. You can roll at the end of your turn to try and escape it.
Stunned for how long?
A minute.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I guess I can't do much else but roll to get out of it. Do I have to roll the d4 or to subtract?
I think probably.
I think.
Yeah, how long is
No,
that?
it's a saving throw. So
Oh, it doesn't affect saving throws. Okay,
No.
that's good.
What kind of save? Just straight die or?
it's a wisdom.
Oh, I have advantage on those.
Very good, very good.
I'm glad I have advantage on those. 13?
A 13 does not succeed.
I thought if I looked cuter, maybe it would.
No.
That's why I
Something
didn't
like-
look at you, because I was certain you would sway me.
Well, that does boost my ego. It makes me a little sad.
Who's next?
Sylvia and Stratus.
The first of Foe Azra went last time, but I don't know how that works.
The first one?
The first Foe Azra.
Oh, these are legendary actions. They don't. Sorry. I should have told you.
That's legitimately, yes, that's what I wrote. Azra. Yeah.
Sylvie is going to. What if Cybers knows where they can do a. Nothing.
Second wind to heal.
She doesn't heal yet. Don't they have an attack thing too?
They have, they can double the attacks on their action once per long rest. I don't remember what it's called.
What is it?
surge. Action surge.
It's called screw you. I'm the greatest.
Yeah, they basically get a second action, which they can use to dash or attack.
Okay. Well, she's high level. She might have more than one.
I've never played a fighter. They can't be.
Hazra and Christian will not respond.
I will.
Giant, big old nerd. Okay. That's good to know.
Okay, she actually has 2 attacks, so she's gonna take. It's 1 attack.
I'm so sorry, y'all. There is a cat in the room.
She has 3 attacks plus her bonus action.
So she could do 7.
Yeah, she's gonna do that.
Goodness gracious.
Is she gonna go to the oblex?
No, she's just gonna. You guys have all figured out that it doesn't matter.
Okay.
First one hits. Second one misses.
Okay.
Third one misses.
Okay.
Fourth one misses. Fifth one crits.
Hey.
Sixth one hits.
Okay.
Seventh one hits. So
So you have 3 hits and 1 crit.
okay.
So if it's 1 die, then that's 5. It's 2 die, then it's 10.
They are her claws. Damage. I had I thought I had everything in it. It's 2d. Okay. Two d4 plus 3 each time.
So it's 10d4
Maybe have d4
plus 12.
I got a sharp 21.
I got a few. I got 3.
Send your kids to camp.
10d4 plus 12 for this.
Oh, dope. I need a lot.
Here, I've got 4 here.
Jesus Christ. Why are y'all contributing to this murder?
Because it's Sylvie!
Oh, sorry.
This is great.
I'm trying not to like poke you with your own dice.
It did not work, but that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's the downside of having sharp dice.
Is all that's almost perfect. I'm gonna throw this garbage one that's mine off. Ooh.
That's what we're going
8, 12, 15, 17, 18. 28 plus 12.
Plus 12 is correct. So that's
That's easy.
40.
40? Yeah, 40.
Is anybody really close to her? Nobody is, right?
Alroth, Jira.
Alibroth, make a perception check for me.
That's a natural 20
Yay.
plus 5.
Get it.
You glance at as she's taking these attacks, and you see
Mhm.
that they're not like normal claws. They appear to be silvered.
Nice.
And her name all of a sudden makes sense. And with a natural 20, I will tell you it is also vulnerable to silver.
Those are not
Oh.
So she just did like 56 points of damage on it.
Who's this?
To the Astros.
Oh, that's mine. Sorry. Yes, and that is her turn. And then she
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone noticed that, but since I know it, I'm just going to yell out, "It's vulnerable to silver!" if we don't have any, though. So
no, but like
it's good information to have.
it's you've never seen a tabaxi with silver or any creature who had their claws silvered, and you wonder, like, as a jeweler, if that was just a really, really like painstaking process to actually get her
So
claws
he's just that
silvered.
badass.
I mean, she was that turn. She
Until
did a
17.
number on it. But that's her turn.
I doubt that she's 17th level.
Huh?
Is she 17th level?
Close, but no.
Then she only has 1 action surge.
It was worth it. Next is Astrophus, right?
Yes.
Okay. He goes to cast at 4th level Fireball. And he raises his hand and he's gonna attack the ones on the outside.
You can fit 4 of them in a fireball, or if it can go over. No, because the things in the middle go to the ceiling, right?
Well, yeah, he really only needs to hit 1 because
It doesn't do.
exponentially.
Yeah,
No.
then yes, he can very clearly get 1.
One of the Azras throws up her hand and counterspells him.
Ooh.
Go.
I can't see the Azra. I need to be able to see it.
And he goes, "Damn it!" You can hear that he's never talked like this before. He's been cussing since you got in. He usually doesn't almost at all, but that is his turn. He's like, wasted a resource. I wasted one of his resources.
That was the other wizard
Right,
special.
After Astrophus is running.
Yes. And where is my page loading again? Okay, one second.
I really like this music.
Yeah. I want to source more, but
Planar Warrior to turn all of my stuff to force damage. That gives me an extra d8. And a 26 and a 21 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Hell yeah. That is 22 points total of force damage.
Cool.
Octavia just getting in between Azra and Octavia.
Okay.
And then I'll just yell out, "How we feeling?"
I'm doing great.
Super great.
Fuck you. Oh, look at you over here. You're doing fantastic.
This says it has something has vulnerability to fur damage.
Fur damage.
Sir.
Yeah.
Well, Sylvie's got it covered then.
Yeah. That's what really hurt.
Just the fur damage.
Who is next?
After
Alroth.
Ronnie is Alroth.
Can I spell and channel divinity?
Can you what?
Can I spell and channel divinity is what I'm trying to figure out.
Is channel divinity an action?
It
I think it's an action, but
is an action.
you could channel divinity and also hit with your spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Or any other bonus action spell.
channel divinity on Rana and Octavia, 20 hit points back.
Okay. Awesome. Each or
20 each. No, it's 40 total. I can split it up between.
Love it, love it. Thank you so much.
Okay, drop. That's channel divinity drop, and the nearest Azra to me, I'm gonna go ahead and get it with spiritual weapon. I'm gonna use my good dice.
Whack it with a stick.
Yeah, there's one right in front of you.
That is going to be a plus 21. to
21
hit.
hits.
Get her.
Okay, it's 2d8. That's going to be 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Force damage.
That is
Yes.
force.
Okay, nice. It is, I mean, it looks hard.
I didn't even roll on that to get the damage on that, but yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give you, since you got divine healing, go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw and just see.
You have to do the before.
No,
No,
not
that
saving
wasn't
throws.
fair.
14. Nope. Yep, it's fine.
Okay.
So
You took so much damage you don't have the temp HP anymore, do you?
No.
So you don't have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Oh, well. I wouldn't
Did,
have
Once
wanted
the-
didn't it say that
Once
once
the
you
temp
lose...
HP is gone,
It's
the
gone.
effect is gone.
what are your hit points at, man?
I'm fine. I'm at 38. I'm okay.
Cass?
Yep, same.
38?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Wow. Efficiency. That was on purpose. Anyway, it's at the end of Alabroth's turn.
That's it.
Who's next?
It's the oblex.
Okay. He is going to
Oh, I'm glad I
roll
held y'all.
to recharge his memory blast. And with a 6, he does. Let me see where. Okay, the Azra that is next to Sylvie is going to send out a. I need a wisdom saving throw from Sylvie. Astrophis, are you within 10 feet?
I'm right next to them.
Astrophis
The
is
same Azra cannot get Sylvie, Alabroth, and Astrophis.
Oh. Sylvie's its priority at the moment, which.
We can still get Alabroth and Jira, but not Astrophis.
Okay. Yes.
assuming it's not like a line.
It can get Sylvie, Jira, and
Alabroth.
Alabra. Okay, wisdom saving throws. You haven't been hurt yet, I don't think.
Uh-uh.
And neither. No, Sylvie's been hurt. Jira hasn't. So both of.
You want me to roll for him?
Yeah, at advantage.
All right, wisdom is going to be you get a +8, 19.
That passes.
Ooh.
Nothing happens to you.
If you put those two digits together, it's a 33.
Roll 2 3s.
Sorry,
Jira.
Takes
There you go in there.
22 damage and is
I don't know. It's a natural 20, something too bad.
But
Is Jira dead?
no, not yet.
I don't like that word yet.
Sylvie also makes her save. So Jira looks okay.
Okay.
But okay. I'm trying not to move around a ton, but okay.
Oh, you know what? I lied.
What?
I didn't see the one right in front of Alabroth. It could get Astrophis.
It's fine. But that one is going to make a big attack on Sylvie. Try to. She do anybody want to roll for Sylvie?
Yeah, sure.
Nope.
She needs to hit a 12 to.
Do it, Jason.
Do
You
it.
got it.
Do it for us.
Do it.
Plus, what, does she get any pluses on that?
Well, that's before the pluses. She has a plus 6.
She needs a 12 on the die.
Oh, I rolled a 6.
She's gonna use her luck point that she got. Roll again.
Do it, Jason.
Do
it
it.
for her.
Do it.
Do it for Sylvie.
Do it for Sylvie.
That didn't land in the trade. I get to do that again. It bounced out of the trade.
Was it?
Can you see what number's on
It's
top?
12, but
Do it again.
okay. That's a 3.
It was a 12.
Oh.
It was a 12 outside the
Was
trade.
it cocked?
Huh?
Was
Could
it
you
cocked?
see what
No,
number
it was
on
no, it
top?
was a straight up 12 outside the
I'll
trade.
let you have it. So she doesn't take that. 2 of you are both going to take regular attacks, and it will be no. Only Alabroth's going to take a regular attack.
I thought I cleared it.
You did. Ooh, does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
Yeah, so you're good. So Oblex is just going to sit there impotently, like a dumb idiot, and not do almost anything this round.
Like a dumb idiot.
Who's next?
Jira.
Jira is stunned. He is. Roll for Jira, please. He needs to hit a 15.
It's a 15 on the die.
Nice. So, yeah, he had to hit a 15 on the die.
Yeah.
So he is unstunned at the end of his turn.
Woo!
Yay! You did a thing. Who's next?
That's me and Jeffrey. Okay. As
Jeff.
Yeah. Who is this again?
Me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Duh. Can't you see the resemblance?
It's Transformer.
If there's anything reliable, it's that
I
Ronnie
think
looks like a Power Ranger or a Transformer.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's one very minor thing. With the Azra in the aisle, the fake Azra, it's going to move
There's
20 feet.
So many of
It
them.
doesn't even matter. Just one of them is going to move 20 feet back.
so. Like this one gonna move like that way.
Sure.
Oh, no, in the aisle.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
enough?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I
1,
don't
2, 3, 4.
4.
Yeah, that's
20
it. That's it. Anyway,
Okay.
continue.
And okay, beautiful. Azra's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5 and 6. She notes what she sees in the aisle there, and now that she's just around the corner, that she's seen where all the people are, she's going to spend her action. I'm going to test if this works. I don't think it will the way I want it to, but I'm going to do it anyway. She's going to cast a 3rd level fireball targeting the 3 Azras that are there. Does Spirit Guardian have HP? Can you hit the spiritual weapon?
No.
No, you get it.
Okay, then I'll extend it even one further. I should get 4 Azras, and everything will blow up right in Alabroth's face, but not hit him.
Okay.
Because it's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
All right.
That's a roll to hit, right?
No, they have to make a dex saving throw. And the dex save is 15. I'm considering using... do the luck points that we have work the same way that the Lucky Feat does, where you can make other people reroll?
No,
Okay, just on your own stuff.
but you do have coordinate.
I do. I'm uncertain if giving them a 6, like their reflex saves might still be high enough even with a 6. You think so?
I have to be +10, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That would be really high.
I would assume they either have your dexterity or the Oblex's dexterity. I
Yeah,
don't know how dexterous ooze monsters are.
that's true. Yeah, dex monster. Yeah,
You
so probably
would
not that.
think if it was dexterous, it would move faster than
Yeah,
it tends to.
I don't think she's going to use portent just because they're going to take half damage on a fail anyway. So
Okay.
So yeah, 3rd level fireball, dex save of 15.
It doesn't have disadvantage on it. It doesn't matter. Roll a 3.
Hell yeah! All right, I require 8d6s.
There's 3.
All right.
Or, no. How many do you have?
I have many.
Go for it.
You said you need 8?
I need 7 more.
Okay.
How many?
I need a total of 8. She's got it.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. And okay. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 16, 20, 25 fire damage.
Nice.
Do I hear the fireball go off?
You see the little light up.
I think you'll
chain
notice.
reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do more.
What?
So do more.
Well, with my action surge, I will.
Yeah.
And then I believe that's everything.
Okay.
It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Come on.
Well, the floors are marble, but
Mhm.
The books.
the books.
The bookshelves. The chairs in front of the little things.
Octavian brought us clothes, bro.
It's not like no, but
Those are
it's a chain
being
reaction.
Yeah.
But they are being worn.
They're not going to attack with their just short
No.
hubris.
It actually clears the space a little. The books were trashed anywhere. But yeah, that shelf that's not the bookcases on the end, but the shelf that's fallen down in that area does light on fire.
Cool.
Octavia now attacks with chutzpah.
Oh, good. I can get you.
And that's the end of Azra's. So next is Jeffrey. He's going with the same strategy he did last round because that worked really well. Beginning of his turn, those two Azras need to make the 15 Wisdom save, or they take 2d6 Psychic.
They make no 14.
Hell yeah! All right,
Cute.
that's 2, 3 damage,
Roll a different
You're way out of 30
T6.
feet, aren't you?
and then doing the Psychic slams against the Azras.
You're out of 30 feet.
Oh yeah, I'm way on the other side.
That's a 15 and an 18 to hit.
The 18 hits.
Okay, now we know the number.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
It's about 35, maybe 40.
9 psychic damage.
Okay.
End of Jeffrey's turn.
Before Azra's turn ends, you've already moved, right?
Yeah.
You moved?
I moved from here to like there.
Well, shit.
So you can see her now.
She's about 30 feet away from you.
A little
Um,
further.
A little bit further away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 40 from you.
What are you thinking?
I'm glad I guessed right on that
I
one.
need to bless you. I need to bless you, my children.
I think you're going to be able to get
I need
2
to move.
PCs max.
I need to move.
You're in a tricky spot though. You're surrounded by attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Although technically it'd just be like 1 attack of opportunity since they're all the oblex, 1 creature. I was really, really hoping that they were their own creatures so that Fireball would like multiply on them, but
Whose turn is it?
9.
You have a disadvantage to attack.
I do not. I have a minus D4
To
attacks.
okay.
I will say you think you could use an action to shake Brana.
To what?
Shake Brana awake.
Okay.
An option.
Do I know what's wrong with me at the moment?
Kick him.
Look at my face. Like it wasn't a charm, it's not a frighten, it's not a anything like that.
It's not. You just feel a. You're having a little bit of trouble, like focusing, and you feel like you recognize a little of what killed Azra before. Of that, you saw her facial expression. What she described, it feels kind of like that.
Okay. I have to ask this mechanically. It's not frightened or charmed, correct?
It's not an effect. Like an effect. It's not a mechanical effect. It's just something that stays.
Wild. Okay.
It's memory drained. That's what it's called.
Okay. I didn't realize you could have stuff that wasn't an effect. Okay.
I know, right? These are they're weird.
it's just like a
Okay.
condition.
Shake Brana awake
Basically.
on an action because Brana can't save out of the
I can roll.
fact that you
I can roll.
don't have a negative to wisdom.
I don't have a negative to my wisdom, but I have to roll to be unstunned.
You have to roll basically a night or like a natural 20 to get unstunned, right?
I think 19. Is it minus 1?
No, it's flat.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
I don't have.
18. 19.
1893. Those are garbage odds. Yeah. Can I try some absolute shenanigans? Some absolute
You can
nonsense?
pitch some absolute
I
shenanigans.
would love
absolutely.
to pitch some absolute nonsense.
What?
I would love to run up to Brana, slap him across the face. I'd like to use my mage hand to scoop along the ground behind the oblex and yank the tethers, even though I can't see them, of the Azras. It's not damage, but I would like to pull them away from that group.
Let me
With
see.
only 10 pounds of force, though, right?
That's what I got. Or I would like to use some other means, but I want to try to yank the tethers. It doesn't have to be mage hand, but I figure it would be an action, maybe a bonus action to yank them. That's my pitch.
I will allow you to try to yank, but not at that low of a cost. Like you're gonna have to use your whole
Oh, I
movement
can't.
action.
And I
'cause
can't
you
use my
can't
action.
see them.
Yeah.
I
I can't use my action because I have to wait for it.
You
Okay.
could, with a very, very good luck check, you think maybe the mage hand could shake run out. You can try it, but it will be a higher, but there'll be a DC.
I don't think it matters because I think it's an action to move the mage hand, which I did not think was a thing. I thought it was
Close.
always a bonus action.
Your mage hand is all weird. The monk mage hand is all bonkers.
You can use your action to control the hand, so I can't do it anyways.
I think Mage Hand might mostly be for like non-combat scenarios, which is why it sucks so much
Yeah.
right now.
Unless, of course, it's carrying a plank.
Which it did do.
Yeah.
And it distracted the obelisk when it would have bumped my head. Ooh, I'm going to. Do I know if I can shake Brana awake, or if I can use my action to attempt to shake Brana awake to make a throw or something?
I'm gonna say if you use your action, you can.
I can shake
Brana
Brana
awake. That's not even part of this, by the way. It's just me being.
I know.
Because in other stun scenarios, they can do that.
Yeah. I'll shake Brana awake.
That is very good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
How do you shake me awake?
No, I think it's much more gentle. I think I grab you by the face and say, okay, and I kiss you on the forehead. And then I kind of grab your shoulders and just real hard. And that's my action.
You feel the
This is the most gentle way.
you feel like it's almost like you feel varying effects of like a mom and maybe something else. Your spirit inside thing is like snap out of it, snap out of it, snap out of it, basically. And then your mother comes over and gently is like, it's time to get up for school, honey. And yes, you have a much easier time, and you're like, okay. So, do you have any bonus actions or anything?
Because the mage hand isn't a bonus action. You said I can't yank the tethers with my bonus action, and I can't attack with my bonus action. So, no.
But Veronica's awake.
Yes. Brana's turn?
Huh?
Brana's turn?
It's your turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna shake out of it, basically. Thank you.
Oh.
And he's going to.
You look at me, you say thank you, I go, "Ooh." I move to the side, and behind me is just fire.
For a second, as your eyes are kind of like trying to, you're like, why is she standing in front of a red curtain?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's
Oh.
I forgot that I had
Oh.
advantage.
it's a oh, that's a fire. And then my brain, like, because I had the dream that the library was on fire. It's like, okay, cool. Someone set the library on fire.
Somebody
This is
did
fine.
set the library on fire.
Yeah, this is fine.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That was on purpose. It's all on purpose.
Yeah. It is also just very fun. It's like, oh, you actually... Cool, got it. Anyway, moving
One
on.
more pitch.
What?
Sometimes our good Lord and Savior Brennan lets people use a bonus action to give the help action to give advantage.
Yes.
Can I just not keep up with a pen?
It's right here, my guy.
The answer to that question is no.
Let's see, one.
What now?
I would have to get on the. I would have to.
You just have to step up.
Yeah, I just have to step up. But if I go around it, I don't incur an attack of opportunity if I'm moving around it. do
No,
I?
but you also won't get advantage, but you already have
You
advantage.
have advantage. I let
Because I'm
her.
helping you. Calm you down.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty.
Sweet.
Azra uses divine intervention and calls in her deity.
It's a cat!
Jason, can you move my character to the other side?
Her
of the
deity.
list?
Rizzo.
Move it.
Praise be to Rizzo.
Yeah,
Or
right there.
was it in Grace the Pink Lady? They
Yeah.
got the little jacket.
And I'm going to use a dagger of the fire.
Let's go!
And you said I
With
have it.
advantage.
Stab it real good.
Do I still have negative?
Yes.
17 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
One shy, I think.
Yeah.
I'll let you have advantage on the D4 roll. So roll again.
No, that was the lowest D4 I could get.
Okay. That
So-
doesn't hit. But you have a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Take another swing.
Yeah, it won't be with the fire dagger, but I will.
But it has already been hurt with fire on this round.
Yeah, so I'm not as worried.
Yeah.
Aww.
Worse.
You still have advantage.
I still have advantage?
Yeah.
Nope. Whiff and a whiff.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That. Hold on. Let me make sure. I'm just checking one thing.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, that's all I got.
Okay.
Because I used my bonus action.
Okay. Who's up next?
It's the
Sylvie
Sylvie.
and then Astraphus.
Okay. Sylvie is going to reach out and attack the one that's still right in front of her.
Yep.
Right?
Mhm.
This is the one she's from. First one hits. The second one misses. Third one hits. So that is 2, 4. 2.
1 second.
She does 12, 13, 14 points of silver damage to it. And it's looking to be considerably below half, but it's not yet like a sword.
Yeah.
And then, who's that person?
Astraphus.
Can Astraphus get to Jira without
Yes.
incurring an attack of opportunity?
Actually, no, there's no room.
Hmm. He's going to what he can't move through ally space.
He can, there's just nowhere for him to land.
He can move through
He can move in and out, yeah.
So he's going to use his action to shake awake Jira.
Okay.
And then who's next?
Ronnie.
Yes. Okay.
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Oh, okay. I have, with the absolute clutch of having advantage from making a hit last time, 19 and 12 on the die for 28 and 21 to hit.
Yep.
A total of 26 points of force damage.
Dope. It's a big hit. Okay. Is that it? That's your turn.
That was my action. My bonus action. I don't really need to move at all. I guess I will just a little bit. Just to keep from feeling like I'm stuck in a corner.
Okay. Who's next?
Alabroth.
Okay. I can get. Brana and Octavia with Bless from here. That's. Yeah.
You get Octavia.
I can't get Brana. Oh.
All of those walls go to the ceiling.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're not actually
Crap.
short walls.
Yeah.
You can move. You'll have to make a contested athletics check to move through the Azras, but yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move. That's what's my movement? 30. Okay.
So he'd only have to make 2. Or is it? No, if Jira's in between here, between me and one of the fellow Azras, then there is 5 feet of space right there, right? There's 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Then he would just have opportunity attacks.
Uh,
And only 2 of them.
there's space between where?
Like, there's space for him to get through. He doesn't have to go through an enemy's square, but he would have opportunity attacks.
Until the last one, right?
No. Not from what I can see.
Where's he going?
I'm trying to get up to here, to where Octavia is.
Oh, I didn't see there was another one. He would have to do 1.
Yeah, you have to do 1. They're not actually that strong.
So yeah, 1 athletics.
Okay, I'll do an athletics check
Okay.
to try to move up.
And they have no specific bonus.
That is a 19 plus 4, so 23.
And get their 16 easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm moving up here. Kind of want Spiritual Weapon to join me, but as soon as I get up here, I want to move away from this thing now. So that'll be probably, what is that, the maximum? Okay.
Does not seem interested in wasting its reaction on opportunity attacks.
All right, who's the fighter and what's their HP at?
Jira.
Jira and
Jira's
Sylvia
HP
both
is pretty stable. He hasn't been hit with anything big. He just got stunned for a minute.
Okay, good. All right, now
I'll remind you what Azure said, that if you're there at the start of the Star Spawn's turn, within 5 feet of him, you'll have to make that 2d6 psychic damage as well, if you don't pass the wisdom saving throw.
But it's not a crazy high one.
Do you have
Okay.
30 or
It is
35
wisdom.
movement?
30.
It may be worth the risk. If you've got, I mean, you're a healer, you may have good wisdom.
No, I don't want to get too close on this thing. Not just yet. So, okay, I've moved. So,
Yeah, just gonna take that.
Yeah, that's fine.
does
Decent
Bless
chance.
affect me if I'm...
You can have yourself as one of the targets.
Yep, I can. Hidden Bless at first level.
Nice.
Everybody had a +4.
It's me and Brana, yeah.
It's you and Brana.
+4 to
I was gonna say,
To
I'm
any
getting around
attack
to the range.
rolls.
Plus
or-
D4 then.
Yeah,
D4
D4,
attack rolls,
any
saving
attack
throws.
rolls or saving throws.
You guys can choose whether to just have it. Oh, because it's attacking and saving.
Yeah, instead of attack and ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that I'm up here, let's see what else can I
So
do.
it's plus a d4 minus a d4 to attack rolls. But it does cancel out.
I was gonna say, does it cancel it out?
I mean, you can, if you choose for attack rolls, you can just not roll. You can just have it cancel out
That makes sense.
automatically.
Okay, spiritual weapon is 60 feet, so I'm going to move it right up to the obelisks.
It's you can only move it 30 feet. I think you can cast it up to 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those stupid things go to the ceiling.
All right. Well, it's coming over here next to me.
All right. You can have it take a whack at one of them while it's going.
You can.
Okay. One of the Azras. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add +4 to mine for the first time.
Yay.
Let's go. Get it. Natural 20.
1. It missed.
I'm gonna stop
Damn.
saying that. Except sometimes it
So,
works. Sometimes it works, Mia.
I hit bless
I believe it.
and bonus action attack, and I'm where I need to be.
Dope. And who's
Oblex.
okay, first it's gonna roll. They did not give it free charge on its stun thing.
Oh,
God.
Darn.
Oh
But
no.
Shame.
Oh man.
It's going to
Should I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Do what you gotta do.
Brana make a wisdom saving throw.
How did I roll the same thing twice?
I was really hoping if I didn't look at it, it'd be better.
Does that ever work?
Dude, I'm sorry, Brana.
No, it's fine.
It's going to memory drain you again.
It's not the stun. That's good.
The big boy.
Oh, sure, there's a lot of damage, isn't it?
He's gonna go.
Oh. Quick question about that. Is the oblex making an attack and then the memory drain part is the wisdom saving throw, or is it all based on the saving throw?
It's all the saving throw.
Okay.
If you have a really good portent that you can get to,
I have 2 6s, so I was hoping it's making an attack and I could just...
it's
Making this.
not. 48 points of psychic damage.
And
Wait, hold.
Well,
I have uncanny dodge. Does that work on this?
no.
Okay. Well, I tried. You said 48.
48. Is Brana fall unconscious,
Oh yeah.
but not dead.
He had 38 hit points.
That's not as bad.
Damn it!
So with 48, he is.
Unconscious, but not.
Not insta-dead.
It is time for the saving throws to begin.
Here we
The death
go.
And you're gonna have to make the first one right away.
What do I need? Do I add any bonuses to it or anything?
No, it's just, it's going to attack him. Attack him again. But not with that.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's just 10 or higher is the save. Well, let's see if it hits.
I could... do I want to use the portent so that...
So that he doesn't fail 2 death saving throws when he gets hit.
Yeah, I'm going to use the portent. It rolls a 6 on the die for the attack.
That is a very smart move. You don't have to make a death saving throw again.
But I have, like on a D20, I have to roll a 10.
When you make them, yeah.
When you make them, yes.
Okay, that's just for knowledge for me in the future.
And then,
You have to see.
Yeah, like I can use the portent on the oblex, but I can't see Brana go down. Azra wouldn't know that's happening. Never mind.
Octavia would have absolutely screamed.
I mean, yes, but I don't know. I don't know if it's realistic to say that Azra can't see the attack
Azra's
happening at all.
in Azra's on the other side of the bookcase. You can't see.
Yeah. Like, yeah, in fact, you would scream like after it's already happened. Probably.
okay. But then it's going to make the attack roll. It has disadvantage, but it cancels out.
Because it gets advantage against a prone creature.
Yeah. So, hang on. It does not hit Brown.
Hell yes.
And that's it. Turn.
Jira.
That was
Yeah. Woo!
Jira is Jira's not actually much of a fighter. Like he's just doing his best, but he is going to take a couple swings. Oh. 2 natural 19s.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fighter that he does have, I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sneak guard.
Does necrotic have the whole like lowered max HP thing?
21.
It would depend on the whether.
Does the ability have to say that it
What's
does
this
that?
one? I can't see the. I can't see the one.
Okay. And it's
I
Jira's
only do
turn.
regular.
Mm.
I'm not you.
Yeah, that's
What's that?
fair enough.
Who's next?
After Jira's mean Jeffrey.
You and Jeffrey.
Just a couple of buddies.
Just a couple buds hanging out.
Having some fun on this weekend.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a reason that I wouldn't just fireball again.
You did hear, I will say, you heard Octavius scream.
Yeah.
And what you do with that information is completely up to you. It's just scream Piranha's name,
Yeah.
which I cannot do because it would be too loud.
Yeah.
That would-
yeah.
That would
It'd be like a
spike
sneeze.
the- super hard.
And be really inappropriate for you to make a really, really loud noise in this environment right next to somebody.
Is that a callback?
It is a callback to when you busted Cora's eardrum.
Yeah, it is. It's a
I was so
self-burn.
happy that you guys are so passionate about it, but I felt really, really bad for Cora.
It was right at the end of the session, so it wasn't as big as.
Mm.
I saw that hate go through your eyes, though.
Staying on a bunch of books. Dashes over there, sees that Brana has gone down. Not really sure what Azure can do about that.
Always attack the oblex.
Yeah.
That's a thing we can all do.
Yeah. Right now, it is possibly the most useful thing anyone can do.
I mean, you
Except
do
for
know that the
Elf,
Oblex,
that's
like, wanted you to, so maybe.
Yeah, like Azra's thinking if she's gonna like use herself as bait or something.
You're about to know him.
I've got one more feat of movement. Still have my action bonus, but I don't really have anything to do with that bonus. So I
Do cure wounds.
think
I still have my.
yeah, we can try that.
I still have my
Um,
Zephyr Strike.
Because it makes you step and double your attack.
Azra is going to cast Mind Sliver on the Oblex. It is a cantrip. 60 feet. I'm within 60 feet. It needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh.
And if it fails, it's 2d6 psychic damage, but also it's going to take a minus d4 on its next saving throw. And I think Azra is going to use Portent to make it fail. Or make it roll a 6.
What is your DC?
The DC is 15, so it needs a +9 to pass. It has a +9, but... Alright. Well, then, that's end of my turn.
Sorry.
Jeffrey. Jason, is Alaroth supposed to be right there, or is he right there?
That's as far as I was able to move. So
Where is where? Because that's a square, that's a square. He's sort of in between 4 squares right now. Where is he
Oh,
supposed
sorry.
to be?
right there.
But if I push
I'm kind
Okay,
of
good.
occupying the same square Octavia was without trying to move her out of it. That was as far as I could go.
Okay. Then you are out of the Jeffrey range.
Excellent.
it's a little bit metagaming. but, like,
Out of his scary aura. So that
maybe
is
Octavia will do that.
Braun nowhere near.
Yeah, Ron is over by the
Good.
thing.
I was like,
Dying.
Wait, who?
Slowly.
Me.
Oh,
Yeah. So
it's
15
not-
wisdom save or 2d6 psychic damage. And I'm down a portent.
it makes a save.
Okay, then it's just going to make 2 slam attacks.
And how does it do that?
It has the second eye opens up. They both glow, boom, boom, and it makes like a in the
I
air.
have like
Bum,
Invader
bum.
Zim in my head. Like,
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He rolled a 1 minute.
Hold on, let me just.
That's like so bad. I'm so sorry.
Jeffrey looks so confused.
So for Azra and Jeffrey's turn combined, she moved and lost a portent.
Sorry.
Cap, can you have that tequila bottle?
Is that
That's it's Octavia. Fucking do something.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Octavia is going to scream. Again, super loud. And she, seeing that Brana is still up against the oblex, terrifies her to the depth of her core. So she's going to put her hands next to her head, and you see this like kind of weird energy that almost looks like when you see heat going up from cars, this weird kind of warbly energy. And she's just gonna push, and she's gonna shove Brana 5 feet away from the oblex. No attack of opportunity, and you're not right up against it.
Mhm.
So that's first. First thing she's gonna do.
It doesn't do damage.
It does not do damage. Yeah, just called telekinetic shove, not telekinetic slam.
just slide across the books?
Yeah.
Just a limp old body.
I just had an image of him of like a planking body just sliding across a broken library. Just
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to remind you, some of you have physical healing. I don't know.
Would just yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, a plan's been made.
There's motivation behind why she would have done that. It's not metagaming at all. What are you talking about? Okay. Next, she is going to shake out her hands once more, and they're going to light up because I don't think anyone's done fire. This
No, this is the
round.
top of the round. So
Exactly. So, and she's going to take 2 swings.
Okay.
When she does the shove, she's going to do it like kind of through and also around the oblex, hopefully doing it a little bit off guard, and then she's going to duck to her right and go up.
Sure. I like it.
Thank you.
Cinematic advantage.
Cinematic
Hooray.
advantage. That is a 16 on the die, so 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 9 points of fire damage. And then which one can I do? It was a natural 20 and it got bumped
no
to an 8, so I missed with my second one.
No.
So how many fire damage?
Only 10. I think. So it was 6.
It does, in fact, look hurt.
Okay.
It's tough.
Who's next?
Still
My
the,
Brana's corpse is next. Brana's unconscious body that is not dead.
Negative
Not
save
yet.
throw. You need a 10 or higher.
Roll 17.
One
Couldn't you have a...
success.
Oh, what? She's
That's good. That's
down
good.
still.
Yeah.
So.
Down
Yeah.
still, but did not get worse.
Things have not worsened.
Why couldn't you
Wait.
roll this
Just see that?
earlier?
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
game?
All right. We're doing the thing. So.
Okay,
Okay.
what's next?
We're doing the
Sylvie
thing.
and
It's okay.
Astratus.
Okay. Astratus.
That might be the loudest I've talked today.
That might be the last
This is
talk
notable.
ever.
Sylvie's gonna take 3 more
Dive.
swings.
Come on,
Get it, Sylvie.
do it.
That's a 1. That's a 4.
I'm gonna
And
stop.
that's a 19.
Hey.
Was start talking?
It was when you stopped that she rolled
Okay,
high.
okay.
So sorry. Oh, okay.
16 points of silver damage.
Just make it really uncomfortable for you.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be that or not.
I was doing like a, it's okay, and then it became,
Yeah.
and then you added, you didn't want to.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to lie to my friends.
What's wrong with you?
Remember all that character growth you talked about before?
I know, right? It's like I feel like I've been really nice today.
The struck
I
is
haunt you if I don't make it.
I mean, she's going to do what she can. What else can I do other than make it dead? I have no heal spells.
I trust it. I Cora trust it in me.
You what?
Coward.
Just remember the plan. Just remember the plan when we came in.
Yes.
If I use a 4th level something, I almost certainly lose Jeffrey, and the only other thing I could do is Fireball, and that
Hey, I
would
mean, we're
almost
doing
certainly finish off
Rana.
Rana.
You can go back over and cast fireball to other people.
I mean, you can charm my corpse. It's fine. Totally fine. Please don't actually.
Well, I mean, once you're dead, though.
There is something interesting I could have done. I could have, from range, cast invisibility on your body. That would have been interesting.
That would have been
That'd been
disastrous.
weird.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
I mean, the oblex probably...
Ronnie, like,
Oh, it wouldn't do shit because the oblex is true sight. They just see you. Yeah. It would only inconvenience us.
it would make sure none of the healers can get
I
you.
do-
Exactly.
I do like the level of, this isn't, that's insane. That's weird. That's hilarious. Different responses to my corpse. Just
It is. He's going to try and cast Bestow Curse on the oblex.
I tried that earlier.
You did
Oh, I
do
tried
it earlier,
Bane.
and it was
I tried Bane.
yeah, but bestow curse is what did him up so bad last time
Yeah, it did.
that we almost didn't die. It was
With
great. Didn't realize
with
that.
the plot armor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wisdom save. He got.
I mean, I don't see this happening. I can see the oblex, but I don't see this happening. Would you still allow me to use the portent?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. I'll... For wisdom, do you think his wisdom is high enough?
Plus 10?
I'll give him a 6.
Okay. He fails.
Yeah.
And he would have succeeded.
Out of portents.
Next time I will not peer pressure your profit.
No, it was good.
Just little
It
devil
has,
over his shoulder.
Has to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action doing nothing.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Screw you.
So it's been cursed. Okay then.
Has been cursed.
I hope it's still cursed again.
I mean, right now you can do plot armor.
That's
If it saves next time.
plot armor is a cantrip, so I'm doing Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians will give it.
Was that Astrophis' turn?
That is
Does Sylvia go?
Astrophis' turn.
Okay.
She goes before him.
Yeah. I knew, but I didn't hear her turn.
Spirit
Oh,
Guardians
fair
is
enough.
4d8 damage.
There was lots of math
3,000.
happening.
Plot armor is a what?
No, I'm going to do plot armor and Spirit Guardians because plot armor is a cantrip, technically. But Spirit Guardians will deal 4d8 damage.
Is it
Plot armor in action.
It's
Yeah.
Ronnie's turn.
No, it's listed as a cantrip.
It's Ronnie's turn?
It's Ronnie's
I
turn.
can do this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to do the one bonus action planar warrior, all force damage. And then I'm going to use the Zephyr Strike effect that gives me gives me advantage to give me that walking speed increase.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to make my weapon attack. I got 2 23s to hit.
Okay, they both hit.
26 points of force damage in total.
Okay.
And then I am going to go all the way over to Brana. I have 5 feet of movement left. Can I yank him back?
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Ronnie actually has strength.
Yeah.
Because you need
Strong.
You need to be strong to pull back a bowstring.
20. Dirty
That's
20.
enough.
Okay. Then do I yank him back the rest of my movement? Or just 5 feet?
Just 5 feet. What are you trying to do?
I'm pulling him further away.
Okay. Yeah, just 5 feet further.
So there's an audio that it's like the I cannot remember the name of the song, but it like plays a little bit of music and then there's just like a squeaky drag noise, like and
The part that happens whenever you play on the wrong side of the hell, what's it called?
Record.
No.
Street.
The bow, or the strings on a violin. There's the part you're supposed to play on, and then there's the other side.
more like if you like run your hand across a pane of glass and it makes that streaky kind of noise.
It's kind of wet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is currently the thing playing in my head. Rana continuously
The sound of
moves
moving
5
on the
more
other side of the street. Yeah.
It is Alabrox.
Now Alabrox.
All right. I'm gonna move up past Octavia. As I pass by, I'm just gonna touch her shoulder real quick and look back, like, if this goes, get them out. Step right up to the oblex and Spirit Guardians at 4th. Take out my holy symbol. Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna plot armors on my forearm. Hit plot armor. So going up.
Could get bad.
It worked well last time. We have a lot more help.
Doesn't it increase my AC as well?
By
It
two.
does, by two.
Okay, so AC is temporarily increased to 20. And Spirit Guardians are out. Do they go ahead and get an action since that thing is close to me now?
I think it's the beginning of its turn,
That's what I think too.
Okay.
which it will hit it.
Yeah, it will start its turn in their field. So
Oh, that's right. But that's right now.
That's now. So
Okay.
yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay.
I can't cast it yet. So.
This is radiant damage, so 8, 11, 19 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice. It's gonna roll to see if it can do anything. It does. It is able to do something.
Do not like.
It is going to cast Dimension Door.
I can see that I'd like to counter spell.
It was 4th level, right? Dimension Door?
I'm not sure what level Dimension Door supposed to be.
I think it's 4.
I got it.
It's 4th level. Yeah.
Okay, so you can either roll for it or you can cast it at 4th level. It's up to you.
do want to save my last 4th level. I will do 3rd level counterspell.
So you have to roll.
Oh no.
Yeah, plus my DC is 10 plus the spell's level, so 14. I need to hit a 14 on a D20 plus my intelligence. My intelligence is plus 4, and I still have a luck point, so I can re-roll if I need to. Oh! Posters go bye-bye. Interesting. Alright.
Go for it.
I'm going to re-roll because that was a natural 1. That's a 15.
You counter spell its damnation door. So that is its action.
Albroth is now small kaiju sized.
I'm gonna say, like, it's kind of hard. It says, I think everything is part of its action. It doesn't seem to have any other.
Oh, did it roll for the bestow curse thing?
It did.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems to all be a part of its action, so I'm gonna say that's its turn, but it does regain its legendary actions. Just heads up. Anyway, who's next?
Octavia.
Nobody said it was fire this round.
No, after the oblex.
It is Jira.
It's
Jira.
Jira. I thought Azra had gone, but that
Oh,
was a
counterspell.
reaction.
Jira's gonna
Well, it's
take
taunted, so
2 swings
now's the time.
and miss with the.
Damn it,
Oh,
Jira!
Yeah, as
Azra.
Jeffrey. I don't have any 3rd levels, so I can't. Fireball 3rd level, 4th level. I still want to save for like a big spell if Jeffrey goes down. And I could have a 4th level counter spell. I think she's going to action firebolt it.
Okay.
7. That's a 12 to hit. Nah.
Try and bounce it off something. Get advantage.
Bounce the firebolt off something? Like a fire tennis ball?
Yeah.
I think it's unlikely.
Good like fire racquetball.
Can't
Yeah.
know if you don't pitch it.
I don't want to.
Somebody doesn't want advantage.
Light the whole library on fire. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Do that magic missile thing.
It did, because it can't not work well. Azra is
But it never works great.
going to
Sometimes that guarantee
shout
comes
over
in clutch,
to
though.
the oblex. You want to be the only thing that knows all of this secret knowledge, but everyone's going to know what you've done. They're not going to trust you, they're only going to hunt you down. There's no place you can go where you can spread this to anybody who will want it.
You hear in your head, what are you pitching right now?
I'm pitching that you give up on this. The reality you think you want will not come to pass. For the same reason that I rejected you, everyone will reject you. You will know things, and then you will be hiding in a corner of the world for the rest of your existence.
I think it's worth a shot.
And then Azra is going to step just around the corner. I decided to.
I'll move.
I love that.
I'll move.
You can't get what you want.
It's very smart
Okay.
too.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, now it's Jeffrey. Wisdom saves.
Well, at the end of your
Oh.
turn, Alabroth, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, have I been good? Okay. That is a 20.
Dirty 20 or natural?
Dirty 20. Oh.
Nice, that succeeds. Nothing happens to you. You see it start to loom large, and then you notice that you're glowing and big and tough, and you're just like, I'm here till the end. I'm here for my friends. No, you can't have what I know. Jeffrey.
Wisdom saves
Okay.
for the Ashes.
Not this time.
The first one is a 13.
Fail.
Second one is a 7. The 7, 16.
I guess it's really all just one. That's a 2 plus 7 psychic damage.
He's looking hurt. He's looking pretty
And
rough.
Okay. This is absolute bullshit. But
Okay.
I would love, I would adore,
Let's hear it.
because this is a big ooze monster,
Mhm.
I want Jeffrey to sprint and then dive into the oblex.
D&D movie stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
With the goal of doing what?
With the goal of being in the oblex.
So that it can't escape his negative effects.
I might not be able to escape at all.
Make
Dive
an
into its butthole.
athletics check for Jeffrey.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
And I'm going to give you advantage because the oblex hasn't tightened its core for this.
I will throw out there. Where is its butthole?
So I have its strength bonus. Do we want to say it has proficiency in athletics or no?
It's probably got like a cleric or
no.
something.
No, it's a wizard thing. Yeah. Okay. So advantage athletics. It's got a +3.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
That's a 12.
It kind of runs, and we'll say like it gets confusingly a little bit into it, but not all the way inside. And its eyes, like now, as you see different angles, its eyes are all.
I felt you meant the
Yeah.
oblex got a little into it.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
The oblex might let him in on the next turn. You don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like where this conversation.
And I think we're saying that's move plus action was the diving in.
I thought I already did the psychic slam to it.
It hasn't done the psychic slams. The beginning of its turn is just an aura that just happens.
Okay, then I will let you do. You get 2 of them normally.
Mhm.
I'll let you do 1.
You want one? 24. So that's 1d8 plus 7 psychic damage. Ooh. 14 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Please, for the love of my sanity, move him back.
Is next.
Oh yeah. Real quick.
Who?
Jeffrey, because now
Jeffrey
I'm
would
up.
have moved up to the oblex.
Yeah. Could Jeffrey move to the other side of the oblex?
No, he's taking up the whole space.
Okay. So. Yeah, Jeffrey's going to just move backwards since that didn't work.
Okay.
Technically would provoke attacks.
But it can't.
Yay. Then yeah. And so yeah, Jeffrey's back to where they were.
Alabroth is standing there with all of his spirit guardians that actually look a lot like Alabroth in this moment. All of them glowing with this like platinum shiny light that looks like justice.
Justice.
All 3 of them like roar at the same time. I do.
Nice.
Who's turn?
It's me. So my mage hand comes off my head. and I am going to whip my hand out, and the mage hand is going to catch on fire. And I'm going to do it on both sides, and then I'm going to anime like jump to the right of the oblex, and then cut across, and then cut back across. So you know how like you don't actually see the anime character jump; it just
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And I'm going to drag the fire through the oblex.
Can you light your mage hands on fire?
Flavor. My hands have a reach of 10 feet and are on fire, so
Fair.
no, I don't lit.
Okay.
It's just flavor.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm just, like, you have the reach to do it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. That's what you do. And you do that in shore.
That's a 6 and a 1 for the first one.
But you look so cool.
I look so cool. The second one is a 15 on the die for a total of 22.
Yes, that hits.
Hey.
So that's 6 fire damage.
It's fire damage.
It is fire damage. And the last one is a 16 on the die, so 20.
Yep.
Something, and come on, please roll better. 7 points of fire damage.
It's
That's my turn.
it's pretty rough. At the end of your turn, enraged, it's gonna try and go after Alabroth again. Make another wisdom saving throw.
That's 14.
You have a what point still?
Huh? Did we all get one of those?
Yeah,
you all
we
have one.
Okay, well, I haven't used it yet, so. That's even worse. That's an 11.
I hate this level.
Yeah.
Everyone that's used
Yeah, I don't
it.
think anyone has benefited from it.
No.
Not yet.
I haven't used mine yet, but I don't expect it to be like.
I take, what?
Hang on.
Oh, no.
Okay. So I didn't roll that well this time. 39 points of damage and become memory drained. So
I don't know what that does.
Basically, your extra D4 is negated.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, then.
roll me a concentration check. I don't think Spirit Guardians
No, that one doesn't, but bless
just
does.
bless.
All right.
Because also not spiritual weapons.
That is an 8.
So bless drops.
Okay. Getting bad for the home team here.
Whose turn is it?
Did they wait? They attacked me though. I mean the obelisk. So they got to get beat up by spirit guardians.
That happens on the beginning of their turn.
Oh.
That was
That
a
was a
legendary
legendary action.
Oh yeah, that was a legendary action.
Oh, okay.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Brana. So another check for you.
You have one success so far.
Yes. Which gives me hope.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got another success.
Nice.
Hey!
Just gonna make one more.
Get the stabber up.
Okay.
Get the
Well,
steel.
she can't get up until
Sylvie
she's
and
healed.
Astratus.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So
I meant you. I guess.
Yeah.
it's going to attack 3. Okay. 5.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yes.
So it's not a ton, but
That Sonic the Hedgehog poster's new, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's too big for over there. Might just,
Replace the falling Zelda one.
yeah,
13 silver damage.
I might just bring it over this one.
And all of the Azras and the Oblex are looking like smaller, like they're shrinking. And
Come on! It's leaking Jello.
it-
We have a chance.
Yellow. And at
Like when you put Jello in your mouth and you spit it back out, it's smaller.
Why
At
the
the
fuck would you do
end
that?
of Sylvie's turn,
It's
it's a third and final legendary action. Make a wisdom saving throw. Subtract a d4.
Oh my god.
Wait, why subtract a d4?
Because he got memory gain.
Yeah, but it's attack rolls and ability checks. That's the minus d4.
It's skill checks, not
You're
saving throws.
Okay.
all right. Wisdom saving throw.
Real quick, you got your own
That's
benefits
accurate.
from the speech, right?
No.
No.
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're right. She's right. It's not minus a d4.
That is 18.
18 just succeeds.
Damn, son.
Mm.
My wisdom's
Well,
like plus
nothing-
8 too.
Happens.
Okay.
And it's out of legendary action.
Kill it.
Astrophus?
Astrophus, his hands are shaking. He's like, did we know it would take... Was it this bad last time? It's fine. It's fine.
Octavia goes,
Does he have eye lines to her?
he does.
He's
Yeah.
like, right. Dead Ezra. I recall.
Like, just, are you kidding me?
Oof, he misses with a no, that was Firebolt. Firebolt is saving.
Firebolt is
No.
attack.
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Is it?
Fireball.
He misses.
Why did I say something?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Ronnie's turn.
He's like, guys, I'm so scared. Sylvie goes, looks at him and goes, get it together?
It's my turn.
All right.
You guys see Sylvie smiling. She loves fighting.
You can heal Charter.
Mhm.
Is that Charter?
Yeah. Do you need it?
No, I'm good.
I was gonna say, I'm at 100 right now. I can unplug this.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That sucks. Hold on a second. Less drops.
Yeah.
That blows. Okay. Okay. Ronnie pulls out a pinch of leaves,
Mm-hmm.
puts it right on Brana's forehead, says, "Get better," and you
Want
heal.
that for Ronnie. Want that for Brana.
You heal 6 points.
Yay!
And you should now be awake.
Gentle healer, everyone.
I rolled
I
two
guess
twos.
Ronnie is your dad.
I guess so. I do want to point out that the energy with which that was said was like, get good. Which
very
is
opposite energies to Brana from the two of us.
Yeah, like,
It's like,
Mother's-
okay, sweet baby.
Fucking
Fucking
Get up.
donkey.
Yeah, well, and once you wake up, he says, "If you die, walk it off."
Ah.
Yeah.
clapping next to the mic is not a good
Sorry.
sign.
But also, yes.
Ron is just like,
Can I use my movement to help him up? Just
You're right there. If you use
Yeah.
all of your movement, you can get them.
okay. I'm gonna pull you up.
thank you.
Yay! Brana's up!
Why is the front of me all covered in dust?
I do have some bad news. Brana, you have a minus D8 to things from being successively memory drained.
Oh, wow.
If it hits you, it keeps getting worse.
To ability
But
checks and
doesn't it go to
attacks,
a
not
D6?
saving throws.
Huh?
It doesn't go to a D6.
You're right, D6. A D6, not a D8. That's not as bad.
Still not good.
Not good.
It's especially not for Brana.
Better than a D8.
Whose turn is this?
It is
After Ronnie
Alroth.
is Alroth.
You have
First-
one more round of plot armor.
I get 3 rounds. It says it on there, 3 rounds of plot armor.
You
I'm
changed it.
putting- No, that's what it says on there. That's also why I let you cast it as a cantrip bonus or whatever.
Okay.
But we're going with what it says. So yes, 3 rounds. You have 2 more
So
rounds.
we're hitting Channel Divinity, and since I'm channeling it something to myself, I'm going to do a +2 on that. 22 points to me, 20 to Rana.
Nice.
How much to me?
20.
20. Okay.
Hang on, let me adjust that real quick, because, oh boy. I don't know why it always gets to 0. Okay, so that's my action. Bonus action, spirit weapon. I need a big one. Come on, baby. Because no, that's it. 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay. Spirit weapon misses again. I am. Oh, there was actually 2 more points on that. I forgot to add. Yeah, I'm done. I'm bringing my hit points back up. I missed 2 points out.
Okay.
Oh, 8.
After Alroth is the oblex.
The oblex is. He
Can't catch a
is
break on hit stuff.
All of
going.
us have been rolling.
Oh, wait.
Pretty good, but
Spirit Guardians?
terribly.
That's the beginning of its
Beginning
turn,
of-
yeah,
yeah.
which is right now.
Yep, so, please let the number be high.
Come on.
Oh, wow, there's 2
yeah.
hits in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Kill it.
5, 16, 21 points of radiant damage. Spirit Guardians, you ain't getting any of them shoes. I think you've had enough, sir. Let me walk you out.
So what are your spirit guardians? What do they look
They're
like?
basically just like astral ghost-looking things that look like me. And they just kind of...
There you go. Busting out Bahamut.
Okay.
and they speak in a deeper voice.
No, because they're little
They're
bitty.
like, no,
They have to go.
No, I
yes,
thought they were like-
Bahamut, bless you.
no, I thought they were bigger than that.
Exactly.
I always thought they were like bouncers at at an exclusive club. Like,
Are you?
you ain't on the list, man.
You ain't on the list, man.
Do they flit? Yeah, they are small. They flit.
The oblex is going to roll with something.
Shit.
Why?
Might need that big counter spell.
Oh, the soakers.
I thought it faded once it saved.
Which it did. No, it's.
It persists.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Love it.
It is going to cast
That's
plane
all that I
shift
kept.
on itself.
It's gonna what?
Plane shift.
No.
No.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
I do have a 4th level counterspell.
Counterspell.
I'm at the corner near the bookshelves. I did go around the corner, just barely around the corner.
Can you see any of the Azure?
Be closer to
Oh,
seeing
George,
the
yes.
oblex
Yes.
than any of
Yeah. Although, it's like the bookshelves are like Azra could be like peeking through the bookshelves. Right there.
I'll allow it.
that. Plane shift like slime flow or something.
Mhm.
My arms
Yeah.
are long.
I'm gonna have to roll for it.
You're gonna have to roll for Astraphus is also going to try to counterspell it. So there's some. So I'm just gonna say you're gonna roll for both.
I'm doing both of the rolls.
Yeah,
Okay. What is his bonus?
+4.
That's the same bonus. Okay. All right. We have 2 chances. I used my luck on the last one, right? Didn't I use luck to re-roll?
You did,
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't have luck anymore.
and you didn't have it ever.
All right. So one of these needs to roll a 13. That's 2 2s.
Does anyone have a left flank?
I do.
Are you willing to donate it?
Yes.
Choose which die you'd
Roll
like to
one
roll.
of your dice. They're so
Yeah,
much
maybe.
better.
No, mine first.
13 are right. That's gone.
14.
Oh.
Explain how you interfere in some way. Just distract or something. Maybe with your Zephyr thing, since you also fuck with planes using that, I think. Something like
Planar
that.
warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I am very much planar warrior. My my wind kicks up really, really fast, and I flicker a little bit because I'm fully capable of also shifting planes. I don't know if we go to the same plane, but it sees that I plan to try and follow it, and that there's not any point in trying to run, and it gives you enough time to just.
Nice.
Okay. Alright.
So it wastes its action and its highest level spell. And yeah, that's its action. It does regain the legendary actions, but who's next?
Jira.
I think after the successful counterspell and stopping the plane shift and Ronnie helping, I think Azra will say, "We didn't say we would let you go hide in a corner."
You hear no words, but just anger. Pure angry energy in your head, and you also sense a significant amount of fear.
Good.
Because I assisted with this, and I hear you, I'm going to say, we're not letting you get out of here alive.
All of the Azras in unison say, "Fuck you."
It's okay. The one who is actually answering it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Astraphus is like, "Would you?" He's overwhelmed. He's not a fighter.
I don't give a shit what he thinks or how he feels. Sorry, that was not Octavia. A little bit.
Why is Cat so mad?
He's a big boy. He's supposed to help us.
He's doing
He's
everything he can.
He is trying.
So mad at him.
He's an educator.
I know.
Not an
Jira-
abdicator.
Tell me everything you want to know.
Who's next?
Jira.
Jira.
Misses. Jira. He hits on the second one
That's
Hey.
good.
and does 10. So still looking really, really rough at the end of his turn, though.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna
Make
laugh.
wisdom saving throw.
16.
16 fails.
So how much of a disadvantage do I have now?
You're
Not
gonna
gonna
have
matter
minus
if
a
you're
D6,
dead.
but first you take. Two, 41 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
You still up?
I'm still up.
Ooh. You need to roll for your spirit guardians. Did you roll for your spirit guardians?
What do you mean?
For the oblex's
Ew.
turn?
Yeah.
It was bless. Bless went down.
No, but did he roll their damage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
so-
Yeah, it
Okay.
was on the Oblex's turn. He's
Uh,
doing a legendary action, I assume?
yeah, that's the end of his legendary action. Who's after Jira?
Azra.
Ezra.
Azra and Jeffrey.
That could be could be appropriate.
Yeah. I think maybe a second level magic missile, just to guarantee it, and then Jeffrey's turn. Yeah,
Why
because
don't you reverse Jeffrey's turn with your turn?
I'm gonna go Jeffrey and then okay, yeah. What if? Oh wait, I don't have a little more. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
Can you stand?
Jeffrey, wisdom saving for the Azras.
17.
Okay. So
That was a terrible noise.
yeah, Jeffrey's gonna do the same sort of like run up, 2 psychic slams, and I think if we're getting funny with the turns here, I think. Oh no, let's not switch the turns. Azra is going to hold her action for when Jeffrey hits, or right before Jeffrey attacks. So when she blasts it from one side with the magic missiles, I'm hoping that it will give Jeffrey like advantage on the psychic slams because it's getting attacked at the same time from different angles.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for all of that.
So let's do the magic missiles, second level. So that is 4 darts, right? Using second level or hot, yeah. Should be 4 darts. 1, 4, 5, 7 plus 4, so that's 11 from the magic missile, and then Jeffrey is rolling twice with advantage. First is a 19 to hit, second is a natural 20.
That time won't hit the stand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you need
Okay.
extra dice?
I need just 2 more d8s.
I have
Here.
All right. So this will be 3d8s plus 14 from Jeffrey's damage. All 2s. So 6 plus 14 is 20. So 20 damage from Jeffrey and 11 damage from the magic missiles.
Go ahead and read out at the bottom of that paper.
19 damage left.
How do you do this?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I think Azra using the magic missiles. I think the magic missiles go around the oblex slightly, and so they burrow a hole in the oblex that Jeffrey, again, is going to dive into, do the psychic blasts, and the jello is going to like blah, 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 and then start to like slough and melt off, and skulls that were inside the oblex start to like fall out and like dribble onto the ground.
Ooh.
And I think there's one skull that stands out that is like smoking, like black smoke. And Azra walks up to it, says, "Told you," and she's going to stomp on it.
Incredible. As that happens, you guys look around. It's honestly terrifying because all of the Azras start to melt, except the one. And they all just gradually just like turn into these little puddles on the floor. And then right when Azra stomps on the skull, they all just kind of dissipate at once, and you're left in a still, calm library. And because this is a special occasion, mess with the spell just a little bit, books start appearing on the shelves.
Maybe not that much. Some
that,
casualties.
you know, there are still a good percentage of them are missing, but you have close to the 60%-ish hallucinatory terrain was responsible for a lot of that.
Oh.
Astrophus takes off towards the
Vault. Ronnie does too.
Do all of you head that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I imagine you and I will get there first, going at a dead run because we're faster than the wizard is going.
While I'm running,
can
I
get there in
shrink
6
down.
seconds.
Uh,
Dum, 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 dum.
Azra lingers for a second and continues to grind on the skull until it's like dust. And then when she's done with that, she'll join the crew.
It doesn't take very long.
Hmm.
You guys get there first. You move the wooden block. Astrophus just runs up to the door and he starts banging on it. And he's like, "Is anyone there? Can you hear me?" And you roll me a luck check.
Me?
Yeah.
18.
The voice of Ori comes through the door, and he says, "Not all of us, but yes. Is this a trick? Is this another trick? Astrophus?"
Azra rushes up to the door. I think she was like behind, and now she like pushes people out of the way to get up to the door.
I get out.
And Azra's, Ori, it's me. It's Azra. We're here. It's dead. We're gonna get you out.
Azra? And we're gonna cut off there. There will be some rewards and some very good loot and some things in the next session. You guys killed a 500 hit point.
Oh shit!
Like CR like 21 oblex.
Oh my god!
Something like that. Thank you all for joining us. If you made it through, thank you guys for hanging in. I know it was a long session.
Yeah.
It got a little iffy sometimes.
If you
but
want-
you did it.
And if you want to make sure
I
that you don't
expected
miss
it.
the next session, be sure to check out supercrollnerdshow.com and subscribe to the channel so you can get a notification.
Yeah, I insist on those subscriptions. Look it up.
Yes.
Right.
And
Subscribe, bell, etc.
Yeah.
Pound that like button.
Just punch it in the face.
And as
Punch it like
we
we did.
all like to say around here,
Keep on nerding.
I'm so proud of you guys.